Hi chat. Hi Luckish. Hi Error. Hi Shadow. Hi Synth. And hi Koi. But yeah, we're finishing up Aviary Attorney today. Um, we've had two previous streams, and we have gotten one ending, but there are apparently two other endings. So we're gonna be doing that. Um, was it with you and streaming during nap time? Error, I think it's just because I'm trying to stream. So for my streams, I'm trying my best to have, some of them be at a decent time for like EU or like Europe, kind of. Uh, and by decent time, I mean like not like 2 a.m., but you know, we'll see. And then I'm trying to have some as well that are like, uh, you know, a decent time for for at least the area I'm in, which is like East Coast or EST. Um, because like when I'm streaming at like 2 p.m. On a weekday, you know, there's there's a bit of prior obligations a lot of people have usually. So trying to stream also at a time that is decent enough for them. 8 p.m. good enough. For West Coast it would be like 5, so you know. They might be able to, depending on when they're done with stuff, they can catch the end, sure. Maybe an hour and whatever, right? But yeah, also thank you for the 15 stream streak. That's crazy, Error. Holy shit. We have a weird nap time. Ah, I see. It's 5. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to have slightly friendlier like stream times for people, but you know, also has to do with just when I'm free as well. So 4.7k now. You're hitting it today. No, I think I'm gonna. What if I raise the price of it just because you were getting close to getting it? What if I increase the price? It'll die soonish because you're on a boat. Oh no. Lose a ton of streaks. Unfortunate, really. You have enough for almost 2. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking wait. You don't need to do this. That's not something you need to do. Right? It's not. Right, guys. I think you're not going to. Okay, thank God. God damn it, sit down. Sit down. For fuck's sake. Oh my fucking God. Can't claim they won't. God damn it. Alright. Thank you, Saint, for the fucking. God damn it, bro. Alright, fine. Alright. Alright, have a good napper. Okay, I guess it's time for squats. Fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my God. Just had to wait for the perfect time to redeem that. You're crazy. You're crazy, Synth. Fuck's sake. But yeah. I don't really have much else to yap about. I mean, Aviary Attorney. Bird game go burr. I can't roll my R's. Dude, every time it's like I want to say stuff like that and I can't roll my R's, so it just kind of sounds weird. Fuck's sake. I never learned how to roll my R's, unfortunately, but yeah. I don't know, which is weird because I learned Spanish in like elementary school, right? I learned Spanish in elementary school, like kindergarten. I was learning Spanish, and I still can't roll my R's. Like, I feel like that's kind of like a crucial part of the language, a little bit. I don't know. But yeah. I don't think anyone else is here yet. Um, so we're just gonna dive into it on our own. All right. Okay. Uh, okay. Let's see. Load a previous day. Okay, so we did 4B, which was uh the 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 one where we saved Cocorico. Um, I never understood not being able to roll R's because I can on occasion stim with it. Yeah, I don't know. I just never really figured out how, and I just still can't. All right, go here. Blah blah blah. It's Cocorico. Cool. All right. Sometimes I can't for some reason. That yeah, fair enough. No idea why. Yeah, I mean, understandable. All right, goodbye. Have a good nap. Mhm. Stay silent. Okay. Falcon, stop. What the hell are you doing? Where are you going? Look around you, Sparrowson. Fat cat bourgeoisie are getting away with murder. Wolves have infested the courts and churches. Severin Cocorico, perhaps the most righteous person in all of France, is lying dead at the hands of an unruly mob. Justice is dead, Sparrowson. It doesn't have to be like that. You could have done something to save Severin. You want to be a heroic lawyer so badly? Fine, go be a hero. You don't need my help. Take the key to the Aviary Attorney office. Take it. What? What are you... No, stop with the melodrama, Falcon. If we hurry, we'll be able to tell Inspector Valerty what we saw, and he'll be able to arrest the rebels before they escape. So do it. You don't need me to hold your hand. When you see the inspector, make sure to tell him this. The Viridian killer has returned. The Viridian killer? I don't understand. Falcon, where are you going? Well, that's definitely one of the endings. Yeah. Falcon! Oh, Falcon crashed out. Okay. My, to think that Papa would buy this place for just little old me. I must throw a party to celebrate. Let's see. I'll need some lights, some decorations, and some world-class cuisine. Bloody rare steak, perhaps? Hi, Kinge! Hello! We're, on one of the, endings. This is the one where we just didn't interrupt at all, and Falcon kind of crashed out and said it's, like, it's fucking pointless, and walked away. So... But what to do about music? Ooh, I should ask my pop if he knows any pop stars. Someone cool like Monsieur Liszt. You disgust me. No? Who said that? It was you, Dame Cataline. It was you who showed me the ugly face of injustice. Oh, his Falcon's like actually crashing out. Holy. It was you who taught me that our court system is corrupt to the core. It was you who made me realize that, if a man desires justice, he must bring it about with his own two hands. What's with that mask? Monsieur Falcon? Is that you? A falcon is dead. He perished in the graves that lie under our very feet. You can call me the Viridian killer. The Viridian... Oh... What? Oh my god. Oh. Okay. So you know the... Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Because, okay, so you know how, the ending we first did, where we saved Kokoriko, and then we became the king's lawyer, and then we did that whole trial. Toward the end, when the king was escaping, it was said that the wolf was the Viridian killer, right? And then, so the inspector falsely investigated Falcon to be the Viridian killer, but in this timeline, Falcon is the Viridian killer. Aha! In this timeline, Falcon is the Viridian killer. And he's had enough of this shit, and he's doing it again. He just killed Dame Katerline. What am I supposed to do now? Oh. Falcon? Oh, it's you, Inspector. Monsieur Sparrowson, I must congratulate you. Thanks to your quick actions on Wednesday, we were able to find and apprehend the rebel leader while she still lurked in her den. I was just doing my duty, Inspector. Don't be so modest. Lesser men wouldn't have delved into the catacombs so brazenly. You're a hero. But Kokoriko died, and I can't help but feel I could have done something to save him. Kokoriko died an honorable and righteous man. His sacrifice wasn't for nothing. Still, Sparrowson, if you're looking to redeem Kokoriko's death in a fitting manner, then I have the perfect gift for you. Here, take it. What's this? Looks like a license to practice law. Does this mean... Correct. In the light of the extreme circumstances, the king has granted you the power of an interim prosecutor. Wow. I'm an officially qualified lawyer, and as a prosecutor no less. It's crazy. This is just temporary, you understand, but if you prove yourself, who knows? Maybe I could pull some strings to make it permanent. Yo, Sparrowson's a lawyer because Falcon crashed out and became a fucking murderer. Holy shit! This is amazing, but wait, why have you given me this? I'm glad you asked. We need a prosecutor to lead the case against Leonie Beaumort, the ringleader of the rebel group. Beaumort, the scary-looking lioness? A liony? Was it? Or Leon? I don't remember what it was. Right. Correct. I'd be honored to take the job, but why aren't you asking one of the other prosecutors? Like, I don't know, Rupert Rabbington? Rabbington? I wouldn't trust that klutz to make my tea, let alone handle a case as important as this. Sparrowson, you clearly have nerves and brains. I'm confident that you are ready to take this on. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, never mind the fact that Rupert Rabbington was the second lowest scorer in their class, and Sparrowson was the lowest scorer and he dropped out. Never mind that, though. So, what do? Well, your job as prosecutor is to interview Beaumort. We've already beat all the information we can get out of her, but you must read Beaumort her charges and see if you can uncover any new facts. Right, got it. And what charges would those be? There are 3. First, the murder of Severin Kokoriko. Of course. Second, conspiring to incite a rebellion. Makes sense? Third, the murder of Dame Katerline de Miao. Right. Wait, what? Oh, you didn't hear the news? On Friday evening, there was an enormous explosion at Chateau Crinier. Only one person was inside at the time. Dame Katerline de Miao, and she was killed instantly. Hello, Uxum! So this timeline, Sparrow's the main character? Yeah. Like, so this is the route where we don't intervene to save Kokoriko at all. It's not like we failed to defend him. We just didn't interrupt. We just stayed silent. And then Falcon was just basically crashed out and was like, you know, Falcon's dead. He is the Viridian killer, and he killed Dame Caterline, except now this is being blamed on the lioness now, I guess. And with Falcon crashing out, we are now Sparrowson is the main character. Yep. What was she doing there? I thought Baron Rorgwil owned the household. No, not Cock Justice. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure these other two endings, Cocorico has to die. In light of the Baron's death, his properties were auctioned off. The Demiels were the ones to purchase the chateau. We suspect that Dame Caterline was touring the hall for the first time when she met her fate. This is surreal. But what, you arrested Leonie Beaumont straight after I met you, right? And that was on Wednesday afternoon. How could she possibly be guilty of committing a crime on Friday evening if she was in custody at the time? Simple. She has a large gang. She didn't plant the explosives herself, but we can be sure that she gave the order. I don't understand the motive. Did Leonie Beaumont hate Dame Caterline? Come on, Sparrowson. You've been granted prosecutor powers. You must start thinking like a prosecutor. Right, okay. Beaumont are ordered to have Dame Caterline killed because she hates the it was an attack on the bourgeoisie. A rebel like Beaumont would no doubt have a deep hatred of the higher classes of society. Even in jail, she wants them dead. That's a good theory. You seem to have a solid grasp of the rebel mindset, at least. Anyway, you may also want to see the crime scene for yourself. Chateau Crinier? Yes, it's just a giant mound of rubble now, but as a prosecutor, you ought to see it with your own eyes. Right, got it. The trial's in 3 days' time. Beaumont's fate is all but guaranteed, so just turn up to the courthouse, and you'll be fine. Now, if you'll excuse me... Wait a minute, Inspector, about Falcon. You told me he turned cowardly and fled. What of it? Never mind. I'm sorry that your friend ran away, Sparrowson, but try to focus on the case. That's what matters. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to be the best prosecutor Paris has ever seen. Okay. Okay, let's go interview our lioness. Hello there. Another police officer. You look a little short for an interrogation specialist. Oh, no, I'm not an officer. My name is Sparrowson. I'm a prosecutor. See? Totally different. What does that slip say? Interim prosecutor? I knew I wouldn't be getting out of here alive, but they didn't have to insult me by putting some junior lawyer on my case. Hey, I'm no junior. I'm the real deal. Nice try. I saw the issue date on that slip. You're as fresh-faced as they come. Yeah, well, fresh-faced or not, I'm the one that's in charge of prosecuting you. So first things first, you are Leonie Beaumont, are you not? Yeah, that's me. Okay, great. I'm in the right jail cell. That's a good start. Sparrowson. Sparrowson, what do you mean you're in the right jail cell, bro? Now, mademoiselle, I have to read your... Don't call me mademoiselle. Do I look like a child to you? Well, children don't normally lead rebellions, I guess. Anyway, madame, I have to read you your charges. Let's see, where to start. Murder of Cocorico. You're being charged with the murder of Severin Cocorico. And I know you're guilty of that because I saw it with my own eyes. Really? You saw that bird's death? Yep, I was lingering in the shadows. I heard your speech. I saw you put the pistol to his head and pull the trigger. I watched your expression. You didn't show a hint of remorse. You really were there. I had no idea we were being watched. I gave you too little credit. I thought you were a law school dork, but now I find out that you're some sort of spy. He's like the kid who walks into the wrong class and does not realize it until it ends. Yeah, honestly, you know, at least he confirmed. It was like, you are this person, right? Just like, in case he's in the wrong cell, you know? I am like a spy, aren't I? The name's Sparrowson. Sparrowson. There's no way Sparrowson's name is fucking Sparrowson. There's no fucking way this guy's name is Sparrowson. Yo. That's crazy. Licensed to practice law for the immediate future. My mistake. You're still a dork. Oh, well, at least I'm not a murderer. This schoolyard banter is idiotic. Read me my next charge. Inciting a rebellion. You're being charged with conspiring to incite a rebellion. He's a Yoshi? He really is, huh? I suppose I would be a fool to deny that. But you know, I never wanted violence. I thought maybe if I could do things right, this could be a peaceful revolution. I'd find that easier to believe, madame, if hundreds of weapons weren't found in your catacombs hideout. Blame the wolf and the crocodile who pushed me into buying them. Would you like to elaborate on that? Not really. I take full responsibility for my own actions. Read me the next charge. Murder of Cataline de Meow. You're being charged with the murder of Dame Cataline de Meow. Who? She's a bourgeoisie kitten. Small, sickly sweet, flutters her eyelashes but pulls out your heart when you least expect it. I have no idea who this person is. Well, there was an explosion at Chateau Crinier on Friday evening, and Inspector Valerti is confident that you were behind it. Last Friday, when I was sitting in this jail cell? Yep, that Friday. I have no idea why the police feel like tacking some random unrelated charge onto my list of crimes. But it makes no difference. Even without that charge, I'm guaranteed to face the guillotine blade, right? Right. Or the noose, if the judge is sick of guillotines that day. But, madame, I want to do my job right, and part of that involves not prosecuting you for the crimes you didn't commit. If there's any way you can prove that you weren't involved in the explosion at Chateau Crinier, please tell me now. No, let them charge me. Maybe I'll be taking the fall for some poor sod who doesn't deserve to be punished. That's not how justice works, madame. You know nothing of justice. Go on, what's my next charge? Actually, it looks like that's everything. Well, madame, I shall see you in court shortly. I'll try to get to the bottom of this Chateau Crinier business, but in any case, I advise you to make peace with this world. Wait, it was Sparrowson, wasn't it? Let me ask you something before you go. Do you resent me for killing your friend? Do you resent her for killing Cocorico? I do resent you. I don't resent you. Cocorico wasn't a friend. I do resent you. Yeah, I resent you, madame. Servant Cocorico was a good man. He was more than good. He was one of the most virtuous men I have ever met. When you killed him to justify some petty grudge, France became a much darker place. I'm going to see to it that you're punished to the full extent of the law for each and every one of your horrific crimes. And when you're guillotined at the Place d'Austerlitz, maybe then France will reclaim a slither of the light that you stole. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Chateau Crinier. Let's see. This is Chateau Crinier? Wow, it's completely destroyed. I think this is where the foyer was. So the main hall must have been that big pile of charred rubble over there. It must have been one heck of an explosion. How many gunpowder kegs were used? Aha! A lawyer! Ah. Robinio, don't sneak up on me like that. Wait, shouldn't you be doing community service at the Louvre? The Louvre? Louvre? I don't know the pronunciation. Fuck. Nope, I've done my time. Now I'm free to follow my passion. Your passion of scaring people? No, Birdbrain, my passion of wartime photography. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense if you want to photograph the rubble of a exploded mansion. See, when I heard the massive explosion last week, I knew I could get some juicy action shots. I was one of the first on the scene. Juicy action shots. Haven't you heard? Photographs of violence, death, and mayhem all make for great photograph opportunities. Classy. Don't judge me. People will pay big money for this stuff. Art galleries, newspapers, lawyers. Speaking of which, where's that partner of yours? That big guy? We don't work together anymore. Really? That's unfortunate. I managed to get this great photograph of the event, and I figured if he was attached to the case, he might be interested in it. Hey, I'm working on this case. Show me. You are? Really? Alright then. This is your great photograph? It's blurry. I can't make anything out. Well, yeah. I need at least a 30-second exposure for a good picture. It's not my fault that stupid people move around and ruin it. What good is a blurry picture to me? I can touch it up if you want. Draw over the blur, add some details. No doctoring. Bad Rubinio. Geez, you lawyers are a confusing bunch. Look, this is the only photograph of the event. Do you want it or not? I'll take it. Fine, I'll take it off your hands. I'll take it. Whoa, I didn't say you could have this for free. 20 francs. 20 francs for that garbage? 20 francs for this work of art that I could sell to a collector for 10,000 francs. You're robbing me blind at 20. 10. Nuh-uh, no bartering. 20 or no photograph for you. By the way, where's Turkey? I don't know, actually. But you know what? We're gonna roll with, you know, Turkey was voicing Falcon, and Falcon fucking crashed out and dipped, and, so did Turkey, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if he's busy or whatever else happened, but, yeah. Because I also had to delay the stream by an hour, because I had some other stuff. I might have been procrastinating and playing League, but we don't talk about it. Fine. I'll take it for 20. Here's your money, you thief. And here's your photograph. It's a pleasure doing business with you, buddy. Turkey's the murderer, right? Blurry photo has been added to your evidence folder. Now, if you excuse me, I have a crime scene to examine. Hello, Leon. Hello. Birds? Yeah, this is, it's, Aviary Attorney. It's like Ace Attorney, but, they're all birds, and we're also in, like, the 1800s in France. Yes. That is indeed a big pile of rubble. Does Inspector Valerti really expect me to trawl through all this wreckage for clues? I'll be here all day and night. If you're looking for gold and valuables, forget it. Looters picked the place clean within hours after the explosion. I'm not here for gold, I'm looking for clues. Sure you are. Well, either way, there's nothing left to value here. Can I make a suggestion? From one buddy to another? Try the garden. The garden? The explosion disintegrated the whole front of the house, but the back was pretty much untouched. So if there are any clues left, I'd wager that would be the place to look. Okay, thanks, Romania. That's a big help. We'll go to the garden. Oh, I was hoping for a tip or something. Yeah, no, you sold a fucking blurry-ass photograph for 20, bro. What the hell? Huh, Romania was right. This place is practically untouched. It's almost identical to when I was last year. Well, I guess it's time to go clue hunting. The statue's a little quiet. Maybe he's just a little hoarse. The statue is innately beautiful, wouldn't you say, Falcon? Oh, Falcon's not here. Ooh. Hey, Falcon, I have a joke. A horse walks into a bar and... Falcon's not here. Never mind. Yo, we are going through it. I still don't like these little sure people. They can't be trusted. This was the spot where Monsieur Grenouille was killed. The bloody patch is no longer sticky, but the stain remains. The fountain is still running. I wonder who pays for the maintenance costs. I can't quite see inside the top basin from here, but I can't imagine that there would be another mystery cigar. It couldn't hurt to look, I suppose, but I refuse to get my feet wet. There's something dangling out the top! If I stand on my tiptoes, I can just about reach it without falling in. I did it! It's a scrap of paper. Looks like it's been torn off something. I see some writing. It's a little smudge from the water, but I can still read it. Let's see. Sparrowson, believe in yourself. No way! This message is for me? Did Falcon write this? Did he leave this message here because he knew I would check the fountain? But that means... Did Falcon play a part in the explosion at Chateau Crinier? Oh man, so many questions. I should definitely stash this away. It might be a key piece of evidence in the trial. Okay, well... That is... the garden. I'm done here. Bye garden, bye fountain, bye horses and creepy cherubs. Okay. You're back. Find anything interesting? Yep. Yep. Ooh, do share. It's nothing you'll be interested in. It's lawyering stuff. Well, I best be getting on my way. Good day. Yes? Do I receive a tip for generously letting you in on such a valuable lead? Sure. Here's a tip. You can quickly remove the skin from potatoes by boiling them for a few minutes and then dunking them in cold water. That's actually a great tip. W knowledge, Sparrowson. Let's go. Alright, play the justice. Alright. So Sparrowson, how confident do you feel about this trial? I'm super confident. We're going to get a guilty verdict for that lioness for sure. That's the spirit. Let's kick some derriere. Yeah, let's do this. Sparrowson, no. I should get an assistant. Ah, the doors are opening. Man, Sparrowson's going through it too. Alright, settle down, everyone. Settle down. Is the prosecution here? Sparrowson, present. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Excellent. Are the jury all present? All present and accounted for, Your Honor. Okay. It is to my understanding that the defense is representing themselves today, correct? That's your cue, madame. You can see him here. Let's just skip this pantomime nonsense and convict me already. Now, we have a procedure to follow, madame. Let's do this right. Ugh, fine. Yes, I, Lene Beaumont, am here. Very good. Now, defendant, you are being accused of 3 crimes. First, you are charged with the murder of Severin Cocorico, the well-respected and benevolent prosecutor who worked for this very court. A benevolent prosecutor? What a joke of a phrase. Silence, if you please. Second, you are charged with conspiring to incite a rebellion. And we shall have our rebellion. I said silence. Order. Order. Your third charge is for the murder of Dame Cataline de Miao. Sure, why not? Your Honor, I have no doubt that the defendant is guilty of her first and second charges. In fact, I myself bore witness to the murder of Severin Cocorico. I could even deliver testimony of the events. That won't be necessary. I confess. Silence from the defense, please. Continue, prosecutor. As I was saying, those 2 charges aren't to be contended. In my mind, they're as clear as day. But I would like to address the third charge in this trial session. The bombing of Chateau Criniere, the murder of Dame Cataline. I plead guilty. Not just to the murder of Dame whoever, but to all 3 charges. Plead whatever you like, madame. I don't believe that you played any part in the attack. You were in jail at the time of the incident. You couldn't have possibly had the means to even issue an order to a lackey. To help me uncover the truth, I called the investigative officer, Inspector Valerity, to the witness stand. Inspector Valerity, please approach the stand and recite the oath. Just what are you playing at, Monsieur Sparrowson? What am I playing at? This was intended to be a straightforward trial. Why are you dragging this out with a needless pedantry? I'm securing justice. I'm securing justice. Is that what you call this nonsense? Justice? Fine, but you're wasting everyone's time if you ask me. Whatever. Let's get this over with. I, Inspector Just Valerity, swear to speak without hatred and without fear, to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Excellent. On to the questioning. Now, Inspector, why do you believe that Madame Beaumont is behind the bombing of Chateau Criniere? Is it not obvious? Because she has a crystal clear motive. The Madame wants a rebellion. By killing a prominent bourgeoisie figure in a dramatic manner, she stirs up tension between the classes. A motive? That's all you're going by? Obviously not. I have evidence, too. You have evidence that Madame Beaumont was behind the bombing? Real evidence? You didn't tell me about this before the trial. I didn't think it would be necessary to tell you. How was I to know that you would drag this out? Enough bickering, you two. Inspector, present your evidence. Very well, Your Honor. This is a poster that was found at the crime scene. It was crudely fastened to a pillar around 50 meters from where the explosion occurred. You will all burn for your sins. That message is no doubt intended as a declaration of violence, a warning of what's to come. As you can see, the poster was damaged in the explosion and the ensuing fire. The signatures at the bottom are nearly unreadable. Despite this, it is evident that two names fit the space perfectly. Those names are Fontaine and Piero. Fontaine and Piero? The two bar dwellers? I mean, I knew they were rebels because I saw them in the catacombs with my own eyes, but do you really think they did this? Of course, no other names fit the gap, and it is far too much of a coincidence for it to be anyone else. It's true. I can't think of any other names that cleanly fill the gaps. The inspector's evidence appears to be pretty convincing, prosecutor. Are you done with your direct examination? No, Your Honor. No, I'm not. There's no way that that poster was written by Fontaine and Piero, and I intend to prove it. You're welcome to try, but make it snappy, Monsieur Sparrowson. Inspector, you say that Fontaine and Piero made this poster. They are idiots. There are other possibilities. Maybe Piero and Fontaine had no part in this attack. They are fugitive rebels associated with Madame Beaumont, and their names fit the burn signature. But it is within the realm of possibility that another person was involved, right? Do you have someone in mind, prosecutor, or are you just picking at a theory? I have someone in mind. Actually, I have even more than that. I have evidence that another person was involved with the Chateau Crinier attack. Inspector Validity, I found this note in the garden fountain of Chateau Crinier. A note, you say? Let's have a look. Kind of weird that you're not defending someone for once. Okay, well, technically, so the issue is, right, we're a prosecutor, except we're still kind of on defense-ish, because the inspector wants to pin it on the lioness. Except we're out here trying to say, no, it's not the lioness, it's someone else, right? And, like, you know, we know it's Falcon. But Sparrowson doesn't. But Sparrowson's still trying to play defense for the lioness in this regard. That he's trying to defend this charge specifically. The other two charges he knows because he saw, right? So, sure, but this one she didn't actually do. Sparrowson, believe in yourself. What is this sentimental rubbish? Some sort of self-help pamphlet? Ignore the contents of the note for a moment, Inspector. Focus on the shape of the paper. The shape? Well, it appears to be a torn corner of paper, probably ripped from a larger sheet. Wait! This tear. It looks familiar. You see it too. The torn edge of the note matches the torn corner of the poster. What conclusion can we draw from this? I posit that the person who wrote the note is the same person who designed and wrote the poster. That is a reasonable claim, but I don't see anything to indicate who wrote this note. It's unsigned. It doesn't need a signature, Inspector. I know of only one person who would leave a note in a place like that. I don't want to throw anyone under the horse carriage, especially this person. But well, in my opinion, the only person who fits is... Oh. Mon Dieu, what was that? An explosion! It sounded like it came from right outside. No doubt about it. Beaumont, did you arrange this? What? Me? No, I have no idea what's going on. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but well, in a manner of speaking, bro, I fucking hate this Rabington Pro. Like, dude, can you just spit out what you were trying to say? Oh my god. Thank you, Koi. The metal pipe. For pity's sake, spit it out, monster. Right! That's what I wanted to say! Fire! There's a big fire. Here, in the Palais de Justice? Not just the Palais de Justice. The whole island is ablaze. It's crazy. We've got to get out of here right now. Okay, you heard the rabbit. Everyone here clear out. Court is adjourned. I'm not through with you, Beaumont. Spit it out. Are you behind this fire? I told you, I have no idea what's going on. Now, can you please undo my shackles so I can avoid burning to death? Rabbit stew is back? Yeah. Spicing the dialogue up? Yeah. To be fair, like... Yeah, there was like fucking explosion shit. Spicing up the dialogue. We need to go, Inspector. Don't lie to me, Lioness. Is this your plan? Is one of your lackeys trying to break you out? Is this the start of the rebellion proper? You're acting ridiculous. I'm telling you, that explosion had nothing to do with me. You're telling the truth, aren't you? You honestly played no part in the Chateau Crenier incident, and you honestly know nothing about this fire. It's Pompeii up in the city? Yep. Seriously, we have to go, Inspector. Right, let's go. Wait, Sparrowson. Undo my shackles, please. You aren't going to seriously let me die here, are you? Ooh. Okay. Do we free her? Or do we let her burn? Cock Justice needs revenge? That's true. That's true. She did murder Kakariko. And for that, I think she burns. Consider this your penance. I knew it. I knew that prosecutor cares about nothing but punishment. I was an idiot for believing that this bird would be any different. At least I'll get to see Papa soon. Good, you made it out safely. Any problems? Well, actually, it doesn't matter. I handled it. Excellent. Alright. It looks like the rabbit was right. Buildings are on fire from riverside to riverside. Crazy live notif? What do you mean? What do you have an issue with my going live notification? Hello? What? It's not that crazy, I don't think. We need to get off the island right away. No, just crazy? What? Give seed. Come on. I am but a bird. Give me bird seed. Come on. What is there to be confused about, Akino? I don't know what you're on about. Yeah. Exactly. Sure. What else could it possibly be, bro? Hold on, Spectre. There's something important I need to tell you. Save it. Our safety takes priority. The fastest way out of here would be via Rue de... What the fuck is that? By Notre Dame. That's not Dawdle, Monster Sparrowson. Okay. On the streets of that, the giggle after means otherwise. I don't know what you're talking about, Akino. Panicked people of all ages and classes scurry away from the engulfing fire. Smoke billows out of the burning buildings, enveloping the sky in a dark cloud. This place is in utter chaos. Inspector, slow down. I really need to tell you about this. It really is Pompeii up in this bloody island, right? It can wait. It really can't. Listen, back in the catacombs... Catacombs? Catacombs. Falcon told me something. I thought he was just saying stupid things because he was angry and stressed. But then, with the Chateau Crenier incident, and now this, well, I think he might have been telling the truth and... Cut the preamble and spit it out. Falcon told me that he was the Verdian killer. Inspector? Are you okay? I knew it. Run along, Sparrowson. Get off the island safely. You aren't coming too? No, I think I'm going to go arrest the Viridian killer. I've hunted him for 18 years, and now I finally have my opportunity. You're going to arrest Falcon? But you don't know where he is. I do know where he is. The arrogant Philippute is watching us right now. He is? The fuck? I don't see him. Like I said, this is my arrest to make, Sparrowson. Run along. Spectre, good morning, I just woke up. Yeah, well, good morning. Good morning, Akino. I was gonna say, since he did tell Sparrow he was the killer. Yeah! He did tell Sparrowson to tell the inspector that the Verdian killer was back. So, you know. What do I do now? He's up there. Oh! Such a beautiful view. Oh, it's Falcon! With a skull on his forehead, on his, like, as a hat. Dude, what the fuck is that, bro? A perfect place to watch the city burn. Falcon just being Batman and standing on top of a building. Yeah. Yeah. Inspector, it's about time. Come on, step out of the shadows. You? I knew it. I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I knew it. You're the one responsible for the bombings of the July Revolution. You're the one responsible for the bombings of today. You... Oh, I get breakfast, Kirby. Okay. Well, good luck getting breakfast, I guess. I don't know if, like... the fuck am I saying? Looks like a vulture skull? Ooh, maybe. You are the Viridian killer. I am. Ha! Such a brazen confession. You knew before Sparrowson told you, didn't you? How long have you known? I've always had my suspicions. A falcon acting as a defense lawyer? Laughable. It is in your nature to be a bird of prey. But it wasn't until Kakariko and I carried out an investigation that my suspicions turned to evidence-based reasoning. Or a type of raptor skull? I mean, falcon is a falcon, so... yeah. You changed your name between 1829 and 1832. Why? Because you wanted to distance yourself from your old identity, that of the Viridian killer. I knew that you had the murder spirit in you. I knew that, under the right pressure, I could draw that spirit out. So I created a perfect scenario. You're a fool, Inspector, but I can't fault your intuition. I suppose you wish to arrest me. Of course, I will arrest you. I will have you tried, and I will have you executed in the name of justice. Justice. You talk as if I'm the only person who stands here as a sinner. You, Inspector, are just as guilty as I am. Ha! I'm an upstanding citizen. You're the one responsible for Severin Kokoriko's death. You were the one who ordered for him to undertake a mission that he had no chance of completing. You knew from the moment that you sent him to confront the rebels that he would be killed like a street dog. And for what? To anger me? To make me lash out? Well, congratulations. You succeeded. And here I stand as a Viridian killer. Kokoriko is dead, and Paris is ablaze. Dozens have died so that you can fulfill your lust for punishing criminals. I have broken no law. I have done no wrong. You think the law defines right and wrong? That's a disgusting level of naivety. Oh god. Regardless of what's written in the law books, we are both sinners of the worst kind, Inspector. We both deserve justice. So let us be judged by the way of the ancient regime. Let us settle this through the oldest form of trial known to man. The oldest form of trials. You wish to duel? Indeed. I am sure that you brought a pistol. I brought one of my own. This is a farce. I'm not going to duel you. I'm not going to give you a choice. On the count of 5, I'm going to turn and shoot. You can participate, or you can be killed. You really are the monster I expected you to be, Viridian Killer. Count. 1. Am I Falcon or am I the Inspector right now? Okay. 2. 3. 4. 5. Turn and shoot or wait? Also, I've waited until they've counted to 5. I don't know if I'm playing as Falcon or if I'm playing as the Inspector. Just push him off the building, long live the bird. I guess. That's the final count, Inspector. Why haven't you turned to shoot me? I see. I misjudged you. I thought that I thought you hated criminals through and through, but here you are, showing mercy to your worst enemy. You are a lawful man, a virtuous man. But you still await judgment for the death of Severin Cocorico. If you thought that you could escape punishment just because you are willing to show me mercy, well, you are very much mistaken. You dishonorable Connard, shooting a man in the back. I never claimed to be honorable, nor did I. And thus, they both died. So this is how it ends for us. Two old birds going up in flame. I can hear the people chanting, liberty, equality, fraternity. The rebellion really has begun. No, this isn't right. I can't leave things like this. Inspector, I have a confession. I'm not the Verdian killer. Yes, I bombed Chateau Crinier. I did that to get revenge on an enemy of mine. Hello! Hi, Turkey.
I was asleep.
Oh, well, did you have a good sleep?
It was a good sleep. However, I did also want to be here for this. So I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck. How did you do both of the endings? Or
No,
what's the
this
deal?
is the first ending.
So what happened to the first ending?
So the
Give me
first
a
ending, okay, so
rundown.
this one is when you don't interrupt at all as Falcon, right?
Okay, so this is like don't say anything.
You don't say shit. Falcon basically didn't say shit. Cocorico got shot, and then Falcon crashed the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he told Sparrows, basically gave Sparrowson the key, to like the law office, said, "You're on your own now," and then also for Sparrowson to, and I quote, "tell the inspector that the Viridian killer is back."
What the fuck?
So, like, so remember when we were talking about how the Viridian killer in our ending was like a little bit shoehorned in?
Yeah.
Well, in this ending, Falcon's the one claiming to be the Viridian killer.
Didn't I say that maybe one of the reasons because he is the Vermilion killer? Because we know
Um,
it's not him, right?
I don't know if it's him because I thought it was him, right? And like everything was like, oh, you know, it's Falcon. He bombed Chateau Crinier. He killed the cat from the first trial.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then as Sparrowson, you get upgraded to prosecutor and you prosecute the lioness for murdering Cocorico and for inciting a rebellion. But the
Wait,
inspector
so you
wants.
face against. Wait, you face against Sparrowson.
No, Sparrowson is the prosecutor. You play as Sparrowson as prosecutor because Falcon crashed the fuck out and became the Radiant Killer. um, and then, uh, and then now, like halfway through the trial, um, the city got bombed and set on fire by Falcon, and then now the inspector is having had like a duel with Falcon, um, where Falcon basically accused him of sending Cocorico to his death.
Mm-hmm.
Because bro was not equipped for that kind of mission. um, and then he saying that he did it to piss Falcon off, for Falcon to like kind of snap and become the killer again. And now Falcon's saying that he's not the Verdian killer. Yes, he bombed Chateau Crinier, and yes, he did the current bombing, but maybe he's not actually the Verdian killer.
I'm so confused because
That's
I
where we are now.
assumed there was the. Yeah,
And
because
yes,
I'm so confused
yeah.
because I'm over here like, is is it the fucking but the is it the wolf or is it Falcon then? Like
I
what the
don't
fuck
know
is going
right
on?
now. Because up until like this bit of dialogue, I thought Falcon was the Viridian killer, right? Viridian Killer. And then now he's got the dialogue that's like, I'm not the Viridian Killer. Yes, I did bomb Chateau Criniere and I did bomb the city. And yes, I set the city island on fire to spite you. But the real Viridian Killer, that's the one who maimed you in the July Revolution. But the real Viridian Killer, the one who maimed you in the July Revolution 18 years ago, that wasn't me. I have no idea who that person is. Did you hear me, Inspector? Oh, you're already gone. Oh, so they shot each other. Maybe it's for the best that you didn't hear. Truth is overrated anyway.
This is the biggest crash. So he just had the biggest crash out ever.
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah.
This is my time to go.
Yeah, apologies. I was meant to be here because I did say I was gonna be here for this.
Not on my watch. Sparrowson, come on your feet.
Oh, hold up. I'm back to hold up. The voice actor's back here.
Voice actor's back. He's no longer in fucking sleeping.
I was in my trailer.
Uh-huh.
Sparrowson?
How is he, Doctor?
Physically, from Malcolm's injuries, I'm pretty minor. Some major minor burns and a superficial gunshot wound. But mentally, I think he will need a little time.
I see.
Don't fret. This hospital has the best mental health care in all of Europe. We'll do everything we can to put him to right.
Thank you, Doctor. Can I speak to him?
Sure, it's no problem at all. Actually, you should take him for a walk by the river. That'll do him some good. He's gonna die.
Don't walk him by the river. He's going to jump in, bro.
He's gonna jump in. The man's on the watch right now.
Yeah, bro. Do not let him out of your sight.
Hi, Sparrowson.
Hi, Falcon. You feeling okay?
Yeah. Don't worry, I haven't gone loopy.
That's a relief. Come on, let's take a walk.
From what I've been told.
I don't know, he kind of trashed the fuck out. Bombed the cat, and then bombed all of Paris.
So it looks like the rebel uprising was successful. The Prime Minister fled, and the King has booted out of the country. France has a new and scary future ahead of it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I hear Judge Maxine granted you a full legal license.
Yeah, I'm a real attorney now.
Congratulations, Aurora. You must be proud.
I am.
Have you decided what kind of law you're going to specialize in?
Ooh.
Wait, you're speaking of Sparrowson.
Yeah. Because I got a temporary prosecution license, right? I guess after the revolution it got upgraded and I'm now I have a full legal license. So I'm going to be defense attorney, I'm going to be prosecutor, I'm going to contract law.
What you aiming for?
I'm going to be a prosecutor.
How was he as prosecutor?
I mean, as prosecutor, he was also low-key kind of on defense in that one case because the inspector wanted to pin the murder of the cat onto the lioness as well. But Sparrowson was like, I'm not gonna charge her, prosecute her for a crime she didn't commit because Falcon did that. Falcon fucking murdered the cat.
Okay.
Might be a good idea to get the heck out of that country. Yeah, well, I mean, they had their revolution, and our characters are still alive, so.
Yeah, the revolution has happened. From what I've seen, it's just that now it's a scary future instead of like the hopeful one.
We're gonna be a prosecutor. I'm gonna be a public prosecutor, like Kakariko, who got fucking executed, bro.
Prosecutor, huh? I guess Severin was a better role model of a lawyer than I was, wasn't he?
I think we've made enough small talk, Falcon. There's something serious we need to discuss. The bombings. Only Inspector Valerity and I knew that you were behind the attacks on Chateau Crinier and the courthouse. Long live Cock Justice. What the fuck am I supposed to be selecting here? What? What? What?
Are you supposed to be selecting something here?
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh. Did I click that on accident? I think so.
No, you just clicked it on accident.
I might have. I was like, wait, what?
I like to imagine every time you do that, this person just like opens up the fucking folder right in front of her.
Yeah, just like, hold on.
One moment, please. One
Only
moment,
he and I
please.
knew that you are the Verdian killer. So with him gone, it's just me.
I see. You plan on turning me in?
Ooh. Yes or no? Do I turn Falcon in?
I'll tell you what happens if you say yes. Push.
I mean, Falcon was like accepted his death in the fire, and then he got saved by Sparrowson. So
Do you think he'll accept his arrest here?
I don't know. He might be
same-
like he already made peace with his death, and then now he's just like living on borrowed time, kind of.
At the same time, though, if he's now adamant that he's not the killer, I feel like he'd be.
I'm not adamant he's not the killer, but he still also did bomb the cat and also the rest of Paris.
True.
He did like bomb Paris.
No, I'm not arresting you for being the Viridian
Yeah, I'm
killer.
not like no, I'm not arresting you for being the Viridian killer. I'm arresting you for committing for domestic terrorism. Like.
Who never wanted to commit a little bit of domestic terrorism?
Oh my god.
That's a joke, U.S. government. Please
No.
don't snipe me.
I'm not turning you in.
Why not?
It's difficult to say. I'm still trying to get a handle on this justice malarkey. Right now, I don't know what's right or wrong. Are you a murderer? Should you be in prison? I don't know. This whole thing is a mess. I find myself asking, what would Cocorico do?
Mario give a stupid Voltaire quip.
I guess.
This is Sparrowson. I want to thank you for not turning me in, but I think I'm gonna stay in the hospital for a little while, or maybe a long while. You could call it a penance if you want.
I understand. But I'm not paying your fucking medical bills. That's on you, buddy.
How much we got?
You know, you could just go. Make a run for it. I won't be able to catch you. I bet you could even make it all the way to the Callus?
Yeah, I probably could, but I won't.
You don't want to be free? What's wrong with daily arson?
Of course, I want to fly away more than anything. What's wrong with daily arson? I commit daily arson. Yes, but some birds need to be caged.
Yeah, like you.
I can tell if you were saying that to Falcon or me.
You.
Motherfucker. Some birds need to wake the fuck up because I was passed out.
Yeah, apparently.
Bro, I was like, I got pissed at Slide because it fucked me over severely. Also for one run we had the timekeeper thing, and there was a build. I had a build that basically had it to where I had to spam a bunch of cards. So yeah, I was pissed on that.
I mean, realistically, for the timekeeper inside the spire, if you have a okay, so you either have like you play minimal amounts of cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you just don't proc that every turn, and you just like kind of wait that out. Or if your build was like, remember my fucking Shiv build?
Yes, you mean your Shiv build of just spam the fuck out of Shivs?
Yeah, called I play the maximum 12 cards every turn, but I do massive damage. Yeah. And it's just
That's
I outdamaged the motherfucker? Exactly.
that one's just basically a fuck you to all logic.
Exactly. Okay, so that
All
was
right,
case
I will.
A.
Okay, so case C is if you fail the trial, then.
Yep. So now we're
So I
gonna
will be right back.
go in.
I will be right back, because I do need to go piss. So.
Uh-huh. No, you get past. You kept
What?
past with the. Sorry, I'm reading chat. You can go piss.
I thought you said no, that I wasn't allowed to piss. I was like, well.
No, you're not allowed to piss. Use the fucking bottle, you Amazon worker.
What the fuck is the Amazon worker thing?
Hmm? Well, you don't know?
What the fuck? I don't know about the Amazon worker thing. Are they like forced to piss in bottles?
Yeah, because they didn't like they don't the Amazon. I don't remember if it's Amazon workers or if like Amazon drivers because there was a whole thing of they can't like they didn't have time to go use the bathrooms. They had to like piss in bottles.
I'm gonna look into this. I will be right back. When
Oh
I'm
god
back,
damn
I'll
it,
have an answer
Shadow!
to that.
Fuck's sake! It's time. No, no. Fuck. All right, I'll do the squats. God damn it. 1, 2, 3. We've been working up to this for a week. That's crazy. 4, 5, 6. Ow. 7, 8, 9, 10. Ow, my fucking knees. Ow. W squats? Listen, I. Fucking pain and suffering, dude. My knees. I'm proud of you. Hell yeah. Okay, skip through this part. Surely we don't redeem it again soon, right? You know, I'm at the mercy of chat. I just went through all my points. Yeah. Yeah. There is a limit on how many times you can redeem it. I need another week.
I looked it up. It is
Uh-huh.
Amazon drivers that won't give it enough time to piss so they had to piss in bottles.
Uh-huh. So we are back at the part where we need to interrupt. Speak up.
Alright, so you have to fuck this up, right? You have to fuck up
Alright,
the
I'm
trial.
going in.
Well, while you fuck up the
Falcon. No. Anyways, back to lurking. Okay, have fun, Shadow.
while you do this, I'm gonna look into something really quick.
Oh, wait.
Because I'm trying to see if I can get tickets to see the Iron Lung movie.
Ooh.
But I'm trying to see if I can do it in the Dine-In movie theater that I know.
Nope. Alright. Cross-examination.
No. Fuck you. Oh. Alright, thank you, Google Maps. I'm so fucking happy you decided to do that to me. You know what this fuck-ass thing decided to do to me? It took me all the way across to another fucking city.
Sorry, what?
It took me to another city to like look for the Diana movie theater in question. I'm like, yeah, cool, thank you for that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well. Let's see.
No, what? It's closed.
See this bird
Oh,
strange.
why is it closed? No. Never mind, I guess. The one movie theater I wanted to go to, it's closed. Fuck. I blame you, Ori.
Hmm?
I blame you, Ori. The Diana movie theater I wanted to go to is permanently closed.
L.
What the fuck is this? I'm gonna fucking strangle myself. After this, I'm immediately going to go get sustenance. So is it like a Pacific area that you need to fuck up on? Or is it just like
I don't know, I'm just trying to fuck up on things.
Oh, here it is. Caca. No,
The
caca.
fucking the fuck ass caca,
The caca.
bro.
I meant to like say Bakak like he's dying, but I went caca instead.
The fuck ass caca, bro. Okay. Option number 2. We'll join you.
Fine, we will work with you.
Good. The verbal contract has been made. So what happens now? Piero and Fontaine will lead you to the Le Canard Joya. What the fuck are those letters?
Joy X. Joy X.
X. I will finish up here and meet you in 2 hours. Needless to say, they shall be keeping a close watch on you. Don't even think about running.
Of course.
Then we're done here. Fontaine, lead the way. Yes, madame.
Oh yeah.
This is you.
Oh, sorry. Come along, you two.
You can't seriously be trusting these filthy lawyers, madame. They're probably plotting revenge for their dead friend at this very moment. I did trust them. Throughout the trial, I got the impression that Falcon was trying to de-escalate the situation, avoid violence. Such a viewpoint is naive, but it is exactly what we need in this revolution. But they'll betray you. If they're stupid enough to even raise one feather against me, they'll regret it. Okay. So this is the last ending.
I'm here for this one this time.
Yeah. You can come out now, brother. You gotta be Sylvius?
How did it go?
Better than we ever hoped for. The rooster is dead, and the madame has tasted her first blood.
Amazing. Completely worth getting shot for.
A meddlesome falcon tried to disrupt the execution.
Falcon? Really? That treacherous wretch?
Don't worry, he floundered and bumbled around hopelessly. The madame thinks he's of some use, but really, he's as good as dead.
This is marvelous. Every piece is falling into place. Our dream will be a reality in no time.
To reason, brother.
To reason. So, how we doing?
So, you guys want to bet?
You want to gamble?
You want to gamble? How many times did I see Cock Justice get shot? Unfortunately, 2 out of the 3 endings he gets shot.
Yeah. He has to die for the other 2 endings. I hope you don't harbor too much hate for the Madame. I know that the Russo is your friend, but the Madame does what she does for the good of France.
Oh boy, oh boy, this is awkward.
It is a bit. Perhaps around the drinks are in alright. After all, this is a tower. What do you two say?
One sounds good. Let's get drunk.
I'll take a wine. Make sure it's a stiff one.
I'll take 2.
Alright, Sparrow's tending to get fucked up. Very well. Piero, fetch our guests some drinks. It's your round.
My round? No way, it's your turn.
Doesn't matter. You still owe me for that omelet I generously paid for last Friday.
An omelet? In front of 3 birds?
Wait, but no. Wait, but no, Piero ate the omelet.
What the hell? Wait a minute. Yeah, well, you owe me for that coffee on Tuesday.
Okay, so that's at least it's a coffee deducted from a 60-cent omelet. Plus 25-cent peanuts you swipe from my pantry.
Hold up, I ain't so good at mental arithmetic.
This is person. You need to go.
Go?
Yes, I'll create a distraction. You head straight for the back door.
Is that such a good idea?
If we both stick around, we both end up dead as soon as we rub that line. That's the wrong way. If we both run, these 2 will probably shoot us in the backs. So the way I see it, one of us running is the most viable option.
Falcon.
Don't argue. Once you're out, find Walter and tell him what you've seen.
Okay.
Sounds agreed. You'll get this round, and I owe you 2 cents.
Yep, and I'll hold you to him 2 cents. Be right back. Don't you 2 move or nothing.
Hold me to 2 cents. That Pierre is such a miser. Anyways, I don't feel like sitting in silence. Let's talk to pass the time.
Oh, a gun question.
Oh, give him the gun to make the gun autist. Come on.
Hey, look over there. I have a gun question. Want to play some cards?
I have a gun question.
I have a gun question.
I'll tell you now, I have a gun question. A gun question? Do go on. Iron. What's better, iron or lead bullets? Well, the life of a technical question. One that could be discussed in the subtlety differences for hours. Actually, let's do that! So, lead bullets are cheap. They're easy to make. With just a crock pot, you can melt some lead down and cast it into the right shape. But they're also soft, so they deform when they hit something. That makes them useless against armor. That's where iron bullets come in. An iron bullet would zip straight through you, armor, bone, and all. But then again, who wears armor nowadays? I think lead bullets will stick around for a while.
Alright, I brought drinks. One for me, one for you, and one for... Hey, where's the little one?
The little one, he's right. Oh, mierda, I lost him.
You lost him? How'd you lose him? I was gone for 2 minutes.
He really was just gone for 2 minutes. I think I dropped the ball. You think?
I'll say, the madame's gonna string us up for sure. Actually, we should make up a cover story. We can't let her find out about this. You can't let me find out about what? They let Sparrowson escape.
Yeah, blame them. Two D and two dumb over here won't paying attention, and let Sparrowson walk casually away. Damn.
We can explain. I swear, I give you two bozos one damn job. It doesn't matter. That little bird was dispensable for our plans. But Falcon isn't. What's important is that he's still here.
If Sparrow runs to the police and both his location and Sleepy City are compromised, we should keep this meeting brief.
Agreed. Falcon, let me quickly fill you in. As you probably know, we are planning to form a protest. An enormous protest on the 14th of this month. We intend to draw a massive crowd at the Palace de la Concorde, and then we shall march across to Tuileries Garden.
March to Tuileries. You plan to storm the Louvre?
No, the Palais Royal. That's where the king and prime minister will be residing. I would like it to go peacefully, but...
Peaceful uprisings have a habit of turning violent, don't they?
Exactly. And we can't let the leaders of this country escape amidst the chaos. They must be tried for their crimes against the French people. On that note, I want you to lead the prosecution.
You want me to prosecute? The King of France?
The king and the prime minister. They are both responsible for the rampant inequality that plagues this country. On the day of the revolution, we will drag both of those overpaid bourgeoisie onto the streets, and you shall prosecute them then and there.
I understand. Prosecuting the pair for crimes against humanity, I suppose. It could certainly be done. If I were to interview a lot of citizens and get a lot of evidence, file some paperwork, I could probably prepare a case in around 2 months.
We don't have the luxury of time. Use your ingenuity on the day, just like you did in the catacombs.
You can't be serious.
Yeah, like I did in the catacombs where I fucking failed. There's no alternative. The wheels of the revolution are already turning. And the revolution will ignite in under a week. The question on my mind is, what do we do with you until then? You can leave him with us, ma'am. We'll keep a good eye on him. Like you kept a good eye on the other one? After seeing the atrocious job you two did guarding the little bird, I think not. I'll just have to guard you myself, Falcon. You shall spend this week at my side while I complete our preparations.
At your side, all day and night?
Absolutely. I'm not going to let you out of my sight for 1 minute.
That seems excessive. You can trust me, madame.
No, I can't. You've promised to help me, but I know that you don't actually believe in the cause of the Second Republic. If I give you 1 grain of freedom, you will undoubtedly flee. This meeting is over. Come along, Falcon. Oh, cutscene. And then while we were sitting there in the tavern, Falcon gave me the opportunity to escape. He created a distraction, I sneaked away and went straight to the police. Then you called a meeting and, well, here I am. So, yeah, that's the whole story. I see. So, yeah, This is you, I think.
Well, no, this was originally you, but do you want me to voice him anyways?
Sure.
Well, so Sylvan Kokorika died at the hands of the rebels.
That's right.
And Falcon revealed his true colors as a traitor.
A traitor? No, that's not right, Inspector. Falcon's not a rebel. He's just playing along so he can save his own life.
Don't be so naive, Sparrowson. Put the puzzle pieces together. This is a fucking idiot. Falcon willingly leapt into the lion's den for scientific purposes of siding with the rebels. He let you escape because he could see that you weren't truly sympathetic to the rebel cause.
That doesn't make sense at all. Falcon's never shown a rebellious streak.
Tell me, Sparrowson, what do you know of Falcon's past?
Not a lot. He's a private person.
Has he ever told you what he did during the July Revolution before he changed his name?
Before he... No, he hasn't told me anything, really.
Sparrowson, let me tell you about the man they called the Ravine Killer.
Okay, well, let's go interview some citizens. Even in the bathroom, does she just watch...
Let me guess.
Sorry, does she just watch menacingly in the bathroom while Falcon takes a bathroom break? I guess, yeah.
Yeah, she's like looking her eye through the cracks, just like looking through, and he's still there.
Yep.
That's false, huh? Let me guess. You have weapons. Bleh. You have a weapon supplier somewhere around here. Well, no, he got shot. Or maybe this is where you play him on meeting informant, a government defector. It is good meeting spot as any.
Actually, I'm here for groceries. There's no need for that look. You think that just because I'm a gun-toting rebel, I don't need to buy food? You want to do this, or you want me to?
Be more.
Well, well, if it isn't Sautan and Little Gambade, you're growing bigger every time I see you.
Madam, you have to hear this. Something big went down here yesterday. A policeman! A nice, ugly policeman!
Let me guess, he was bullying people into revealing secrets on the whereabouts of the revolutionaries.
Well, that's how it started, man. Some of the same old bullying tactics. We're supposed to get around this old beggar rat who hangs around the market sometimes. But then when the rat wasn't speaking up, the policeman drew his gun and shot him.
What the Yo.
Feels familiar. The policeman shot the beggar, just like that. Yep, and the coward cop went and ran before we could turn on him. I find this difficult to believe. A policeman would never openly shoot a beggar without... Falcon, you a naive motherfucker.
Open your eyes, Falcon. This is the regime us Parisians live under. We are ignored by the government, oppressed by the police, and hanged by the courts. Why do you think I'm fighting so hard to make a change? We can't put up with this sort of bullying.
No, this can't be right. Something has to be missing from Santane's story. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions, madame? Sure, ask away.
Make it quick, Falcon.
What did the policeman look like? Well, I didn't get a good look, but... He was tall, ugly, and mean-looking, and he had one eye.
Voltaire?
Voltaire? What the fuck are you doing, Voltaire?
Was his name even Voltaire? I don't remember. Valerti. It was Valerti.
Valerti.
What the fuck was Voltaire? It's the guy Cocorico kept citing. Never mind. I remember.
One eye? Yep, had one of the pirate patches. There's no way.
Ring any bells, Falcon?
I know a man who fits the description, but it simply couldn't be him. He's a bitter individual, but he's morally righteous. I can't imagine him shooting an innocent person so recklessly.
Don't let your bias towards the justice system affect your judgment, Falcon. If you think you know who did this, then please name and shame him.
I think I should bite my tongue until I'm a little more certain. Do you want to know anything else, monsieur? Who was this beggar rat? I didn't really know him well, monsieur. None of us did. He was kind of a loner who hanged around and asked for scraps of food and cents. I didn't even know his name. That's so sad. Did he not have no family, no means of support?
Falcon, do you have any idea how many beggars there are on the streets of Paris? How many people go hungry? How many people are forced to turn to crime?
I'm well aware, madame. I'm asking these questions to see if there was perhaps some reason why that particular rat was killed. But no, it appears it was just the loss of one unnamed beggar rat among many. It's tragic. That it is, monsieur. Is there any other way that I could help? If a policeman did shoot an innocent person, then there surely would be an investigation.
Ha! Your naivety knows no bounds, Falcon. You think the police care if one of their own is out of control?
Actually, there was one bloke asking around, but I don't think he was a policeman.
God, sounds like Detroit crazy.
Sounds like the majority of America, but we won't get into that. Oh, go on, madame. Well, he was this charming fox.
Oh, it's the fox.
Renard.
A friend of yours, Falcon?
Something like that. Should probably pay him a visit to see what he's up to.
Pay him a visit? I suppose we can set aside a little time.
Do you want something else? That's all, madame. Thanks for all your help. No problem. Anything to help Madame Beaumont.
We'll try to get to the bottom of this, Sartain. Just make sure to stay safe when the revolution starts. Stay inside. Keep Gambade safe.
Of course, madame. You stay safe yourself, you hear?
Well, let's go check out what's Renard. Visitors, Monsieur Volpes. Visitors! Really, Falcon? What do you hope to accomplish in this sleazy back alley establishment?
Sleazy? Madame, my back alley office is perhaps a little cluttered and electric. What the fuck? But I resent the accusation of sleaze. Maybe I should do the introductions. Have I done my Wordle?
Wordle.
I don't know why that word made me think. Have I done my Wordle today? I don't know why.
That's crazy.
I saw that fuck ass word and I was like,
Wordle.
did I do my Wordle? Yeah. Monsieur Volps, this is Madame Beaumont. A friend of mine. Madame, this is Rena Volps, private investigator at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madame. Oh, how stoic. I'm sure you have some pressing questions to ask, Falcon, but before we get started, there's something I must tell you. Monsieur Sparrison dropped by earlier. He informed me of your situation. Sparrison, is he alright? Oh yes, he is now working with Inspector Voltaire and attempting to unravel the rebel plot.
Just as I thought. It appears that your lackey has solidified his position as a traitor to the Second Republic, Falcon.
Perhaps not. Sparrison doesn't strike me as a person who sides with any ideology.
Burp higher! Welcome back from your nap.
But you know, he asked me the most particular question. Would you like to know what it was? Of course. Such information is quite valuable. It would cost, say, 30 francs?
Do we want to know?
I feel like it's just, he told me you're the Voltaire killer, but might as well, right? Yeah, I know how this works. Here's your money, monsieur.
Okay, so Aaron, your nap was 15 minutes of sleep, dinner, and a doom scroll. Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
That's more of a nap than mine, which was.
I think you just fell asleep.
I just fell asleep. That was all that happened there. Very good. So on to the question. Spencer asked me if you were the Viridian killer. The one responsible for the random bombings in the July Revolution 18 years ago. Why on earth would he ask that? Perhaps the inspector has been telling him stories. So what did you tell him? Truth, of course. That is, I have no idea who the Viridian killer is, but that I knew that it couldn't possibly be Falcon. Oh, how do you know I'm not the Viridian killer? Falcon, please. You're a semi-drunk, bumbling oaf, not a ruthless killer. Well, he succeeded with bombing the fuck out of it.
I mean, he kind of bombed the Dame Cataline, and then he kind of bombed Paris. So I don't know if you're exactly accurate on that one, Renard.
Listen, that's a different timeline.
Yeah, he was more competent in that one.
Anyway, I started my own investigation of the Viridian killer. It's fascinating stuff. Apparently, he was seen in multiple places at once, which leads some people to believe that he was actually more than one person. Huh. And do you want to know why they call him, or should I say them, the Viridian killer? Viridian is a greenish color, isn't it? No, I don't have any clue. Crimson Killer would be a much cooler name. It appears that no one knows the origin of the name, which leads me to suspect that he, or indeed they, chose their name.
This is all fascinating, truly fascinating, but perhaps we can return the conversation to why we're here.
Of course, Monsieur Volp, so we heard you were investigating about the murder in the Los Halls. It was. The victim was a friend of Mousie's.
More of an acquaintance, really.
Shut the fuck up, Mousie.
Fuck you.
Well, we want to know if you managed to uncover anything. Did you find any leads? Any juicy clues? No such. It's quite a peculiar case. Did you hear the murderer wore an eye patch? I did. You know what that implies, don't you, Falcon? You only know of one police officer, or indeed one person, who wears an eye patch.
It's Sparrow! It's Sparrowson!
It's Sparrowson! We never see the other eye!
Exactly!
It's Cocorico, the guy who's dead. The inspector. That could be right. You wouldn't describe him as a murderous man, would you, Monsieur Volps? Murderous? I don't know. He's certainly passionate about finding the brilliant killer. Who's to say he would? Who's to say that he wouldn't kill in the pursuit of his arch enemy?
Falcon, I want to solve this mystery as much as you do, but time is pressing and we have other matters to attend to. We must take our leave.
Understood. Till next time, Monsieur Volps. Goodbye and good luck, Monsieur Falcon. It was a pleasure meeting you, Madame.
Monsieur Volps? That lioness looked pretty angry. Is this the revolution going? Is this revolution going to end in blood, Monsieur Volps? Just like in 1830?
Even he doesn't know.
Bro's just considering it. Alright, well, let's go with the garden. Let me think. So it takes 10 minutes to walk from the Palais de la Concorde to this very spot. And the Palais Royal lies 5 minutes north of here. But the crowd will be fairly large and slow. It may take twice, maybe 3 times as long to make the move.
Having a logistical problem, madam.
Perhaps. The plan is to walk the crowd from here, through Tuileries, to the Palais Royal. But if we take too long to pass through, the police will trap us in. We could be flanked and slaughtered.
That's quite an issue.
Why not go around? Ari, what you think? Should I put banana in my cereal or no? What's cereal?
Depends on the cereal.
Yeah, it depends on the cereal. What cereal? Because I think it's like, if it's something like cornflakes, right? Then I'd say add the honey nut Cheerios.
That's a good one, right? I'd
with
say
bananas?
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, honey nut Cheerios is a good one to put bananas on.
Yeah, you should put bananas
I mean,
in it.
sometimes for me, I would put it in like honey. What was it? Honey bunches.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one I would use for bananas.
Mm-hmm.
Honey bunches peak even when I was younger. I would always just want to eat that. I ironically did want to eat that more than I wanted to eat like all the kids cereal with like sugar and all that. I've always just wanted to eat more honey bunches than I did with like what was it, Frosted Flakes or Fruity Pebbles or anything like that. Like, the only one I would somewhat like was the what was the fucking leprechaun one?
Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms. That was the only one I would like somewhat actually like.
Dude, you know the fucked up thing with Lucky Charms was like, I didn't like the marshmallows.
but you like the actual like.
But I like the cereal. Like I didn't like the marshmallows though.
What is this logic? That is usually the good thing. You're just like, man, these little the boring bits with no flavor, they're delicious. The marshmallows, fuck those things. Frosted Flakes are sad, honestly. They always like to market them as something delicious, but honestly, I think Frosted Flakes are one of the worst cereals. Raisin Bran is so KK. Oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck chooses Raisin Bran?
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of raisins, like in general. So.
I don't know. I don't like raisins. Oh, to be fair, it's not even just raisin breads. Though to be fair, there's only like maybe one time I will enjoy raisins, and now it's like in like a Hispanic dish.
Mhm.
But aside from that, I don't like raisins. So
There is one context in which I will like raisins, and it is specifically on their own, like not in anything, because I feel like the texture of raisins inside of like bread or in like cookies or anything else just is just weird. Like
what is it
if I
called?
eat raisins, they're on their own, just individual raisins. That's it.
Just one by one. I'm just imagining you like poking out like one by one from a bag, just being
Yeah.
like this.
Alternatively, I've had like the yogurt covered raisins. Those are pretty good.
Cream of wheat. What the fuck is cream of wheat?
What the fuck? Also, why not just go around?
That's such a nice wide main road that leads straight to the palace front door. You can avoid the gardens entirely.
Marching across the gardens makes for a better political statement. But I can't fault your reasoning. Going around would diminish our chances of being stopped and trapped. I'll pass the idea along to Piero and see what he has to say. He's the one in charge of leading the crowds, after all.
That bumper and probably just shoot the idea down, right?
Probably, but I appreciate your input. I don't know if you genuinely want to help or if you're telling me what I want to hear out of fear, but thank you, Falcon.
It's no problem, Dan. For the Cyber Republic, right?
Right. For the Second Republic.
Nothing. That was it. It was just us. Where do we march from?
Yeah.
And right in front of the palace.
The Palais Royal. Just look at that disgusting den of fat cat bourgeoisie and hypocritical politicians. The king is probably in there as we speak. Probably sitting on his high chair, stuffing his bloated face with cake and wine while he boasts about being the perfect citizen king.
Did you come here to moan about the king?
No, I've come to assess the potential battleground. On the day of the rebellion, I might order Piero to set up a barricade over there. What do you think?
There, right outside the Palace Royal?
Of course, it's the perfect place for a defensive garrison. We can gather furniture from nearby buildings, build a wall, and position rifles to fend off the police. When the time is right, it will serve as the ideal location to launch our assault on the palace. What? Fun fact, your spoon, but spork with the fork part is generous, has a knife in the handle. So it's not just a spork. It's a spoon, fork, and a knife.
What the fuck kind of combination do you have?
What kind of multi-tool are you eating cereal with? What?
And it's the highest quality. What are you eating
What?
with?
What kind of multi-tool? It's also a whistle? What?
It's also a whistle? What do you mean it's also a whistle?
What do you mean it's a whistle?
It's a spoon. It's a fork. It's also a knife. And it's a whistle for some god. No way. It's
And a bottle opener, bro. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Yeah.
You're just lying to us at that point. I'm sorry. You're lying. You're a fucking liar.
And a saw, kinda. Bro.
Do you have the Inspector Gadget of fucking?
What do you mean? What the fuck? Yo.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, send the pictures, bro. Send the pictures. What do you
Nah,
mean?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you until you send these fucking pictures. I don't fucking.
You got it in an
Like,
advent calendar? Yo.
Okay, so you won't just throwing away empty words in the tavern. You actually do intend on dragging the king out of the palace through violence.
Of course. He will never abdicate of his own volition. It's not as if I want to see bloodshed, Falcon. It's necessary. It's inevitable. I mean, we have to be realistic. There's no way to bring change to a country without using violence, is there? Yeah.
I don't think there's any other way. Through history, great changes only ever come about with great sacrifice. Granted, though, we did succeed in that peaceful.
Not
bit in,
really.
Really?
Dude, there was a fucking bombing
Okay, aside from the one asshole that tried to ruin it, okay?
Okay,
Like, that
but
was the
like,
one,
yo,
like,
he's
everything else aside
still
from that
gonna,
one
he's
dickhead.
still gonna, bro.
But still, aside from that one cocksucker that decided to get all pissy that
Yeah.
just I don't know, what was it? They killed his brother. I'm like, fucking grow up. Grow a pair of balls. Also, his bitch ass getting thousands of like, was it hundreds of gunpowder out of fucking nowhere. Uh,
Right.
I don't think there's any way. Through history, great change has only ever come with great sacrifice. Wars, assassinations, executions. No country has ever been won over passive demonstrations alone.
I see. So it's as I feared.
Doesn't mean you can't try. Violence can work as the last resort, but not as the first call to action. Send an example to the kind of nation you want to see.
Maybe. It would be better to avoid building the barricades. At least, until it's clear that violence is inevitable.
That's good. That's a good compromise, madame.
Oi. Well, here we go. This is it, Falcon. This is the day we make our stand. Okay, hold on. There's this what?
Oh, did they post? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh my god. They weren't kidding.
What the fuck is that? So okay, hold up. It's the okay. So we got the spoon and the fork at the one end, right? And then we have the knife in the other. I'm assuming that's the handle to cover it. And then
What
the fuck is the saw thing? And yeah, there's the bottle cap up on there. What kind of fuck ass like?
What the fuck? Yeah.
What kind of fuck ass spoon thing did you get? Where did you? Nah, this was crafted. This was like personally made. I refuse to believe you just bought this at some random fucking place.
No, he didn't. He didn't even buy it. It got it. They got it on an advent calendar.
What the fuck? Okay, so the thing to cover up the blade is the whistle. So this is the fucking whistle.
What the fuck?
Okay, my big question: why would you need any of this in one item? Like, okay, I get like, okay, I get maybe the bottle cap open, and this is the one thing.
Okay,
But
so
why
no,
do you need a
so
whistle?
see, okay, so what I understand could functionally be like efficient, as like together in one tool, would be like fork, spoon, maybe knife, maybe bottle opener, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're all like somewhat related to eating utensils. Why the fuck do you need a whistle?
What the fuck do you need a saw? What are you fucking eating? What are you eating that's a saw? Oh, you need a saw. If you're eating something that requires you to saw the fucking thing, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, you
bro.
shouldn't be eating
Yeah,
that.
I don't know if you should be eating that one. It's not only for food technically, it's a survival tool. Okay, that makes sense.
It makes a bit more sense, but I just imagine you accidentally using like the spork and like you're trying to stab something, you accidentally use the wrong fucking end, so you're just stabbing someone with a spoon fork, motherfucker. Poke, poke.
Everything is coming together. As we speak, Fontaine is gathering the protesters at the Place de la Concorde. Piero is making preparations to build and arm a barricade near the Palais Royal, just as a precaution, you understand? The only question that remains is, are you ready? Nope, not at all.
Fuck though, when the hell do you expect that? You're asking me? Absolutely. Bring on the revolution, I say.
That's the spirit. Come on, let's see how the protest is going. Falcon and Beaumont arrive at the Palace de la Concorde. The air is thick with the chants, shouts, and cheers of hundreds of protesters. A line of mounted soldiers stands shoulder to shoulder outside the entrance to Tuileries. Tuileries? Whatever.
This is amazing. I had no idea the Second Republic had this many supporters.
But of course, you didn't think that we were just a few animals huddling in a cave, did you?
I actually thought for a moment that
Yeah, kind of.
before.
The desire for revolution runs deep in the city. Everything's in place at the Palais Royal, ma'am. Just say the word and we'll set up the biggest barricade you've ever seen. Then we can all storm the building and drag that cocky king out his chair. There's been a change of plan. We're still going to protest, but we're going to do it peacefully. No firing from behind the barricades, no violence, no capturing the king or prime minister. Madame, are you feeling all right? Quite all right, thank you. One of your desire for a better France. You cannot achieve that without bloodshed. We can certainly try. Falcon convinced me. Falcon?
Pessimism seems like a Christian approach when you say Freya.
I see. So that's how it is. Excuse me, madame.
I think the Freya disapproves the new strategy.
He probably thinks I've gone soft. And maybe I am. Maybe I have. But I'm not deviating from this path, even if each and every rebel leaves my side. Don't worry, ma'am. You ain't alone. You aren't alone.
We're not here for violence, man. As long as you strive for a better France, we'll always stand with you. Ugh, stupid bullet wound. That damn thing's opened up again. What's the news, brother? Is everything in place?
We have a problem. The mademoiselle refuses to use violence. She's turned timid.
Turned timid? How?
It appears that the lawyer, Falcon, is something of a lion tamer.
JJ Falcon. That bird's proving more timid than the rooster, I swear.
Brother, listen. If there's no violence, then there will be no power gap. One leader will just peacefully replace another. We need chaos for our plan to work.
I guess we'll have to follow through with our contingency strategy. I'll find the victim, you find the suspect.
Don't push yourself, brother. You're still injured. A leopard tamer. We're like, no, she's a lioness.
She's a lion, no.
Yeah, she's a lioness. Go on then.
Look at these scum! These foul women! The lot of them! Mark my words, Patterson. Every one of these putative dissenters will take the first opportunity to turn aggressive. They lust for violence.
They don't look too violent to me.
Trust me, this is how crowds looked before the July Revolution. This only takes one crazy individual. The entire crowd will explode into a frenzy.
Hey, it's you!
Freya, it's good to see you again.
No time for pleasantries, Inspector. You're needed urgently on the Place de la Concorde.
Me? Why not ask one of the officers in active guard duty?
There's no time to explain. Any minute now. Ah, do you hear that gunshot? It's already begun. Go on, Inspector. We must make haste. Inspector, I really don't think you should be trusting this Freya. He's a two-faced wolf.
Freya Remus has provided me with the most reliable information in the past. I trust his judgment. Yeah, you're a fucking
But
idiot.
Inspector!
This is not for discussion, Patterson. I have a duty to uphold. Stay put. I'll be back in no time at all.
But... What should I do now? She doesn't have spots. Look at her.
Nearby too. Yeah, she doesn't have any spots. There's no spots on her.
What?
No, there's no spots on her. There's none at all.
Yeah, no, she's a lioness. So the friar was right. Violence really is an inevitability.
We haven't reached that stage yet, madame.
I can't afford to take chances. Not now. Piero, march the crowd to the Palais Royal and construct the barricade. Yes, ma'am. Fontaine, Falcon, we're going to find the source of this disturbance. I'm crazy. Maybe. It came from here, Inspector. Hurry, hurry.
I'm moving as fast as these old legs will do. A body! This woman must have been the target of a gunshot we just heard, but I don't see the shooter. I think the gunshot came off from over here. Inspector? Falcon? Well, I should have known the breathing killer would have a part in this. Inspector, I'm not...
What do we have here? A filthy cop and a dead girl. Madame, thank goodness you're here. I saw the whole thing. This poor innocent mademoiselle was approaching the police line with her hands in the air, when all of a sudden, this brute of a police inspector yelled, "Get back, you filthy rebel!" He drew his gun and shot the bird point blank through her heart.
What is this nonsense? What are you prattling on about for your...
Thank you for your inputs, Remus. It hardly surprises me that a member of the police would be the one to cast the first stone.
I think we're all being a little lax. Just take a breath, examine the situation, and...
Wait a moment. You wear an eye patch. You only have one eye, Inspector.
How observant.
Tell me, were you the policeman who killed the rat at Les Halles, too?
Les Halles? What are you talking about?
2 incidents of a one-eyed policeman gunning down an innocent victim. There's no way that this is a coincidence. What we have here is a filthy, corrupt individual who takes pleasure in oppressing the common citizen. Am I right, Inspector?
I just should be surprised stupid rebel makes stupid assumptions when it comes to stupid conclusions. Open your damn eyes, mademoiselle. I'm not the assailant here.
Don't call me mademoiselle, or stupid for that matter. Your guilt is plain to see. Given the circumstances, I ought to judge and execute you right here and now.
Falcon, don't just stand there gawking. Vouch for me.
Ooh.
Could this lead to 2 different endings again, or...
I doubt it. But it will probably affect... Okay, so it probably is... It might be different endings in that, like the last cutscene, like, if it goes to their plan or not. So, I don't know. Do we vouch for him?
I say vouch. Let's see what goes on.
Yeah.
I met him. I know this man. His name is Inspector Voltaire. He's he's ruthlessly law-abiding. So much so that I can't imagine him shooting a man without just cause.
Oh, shut up, Falcon. I'm done with your idealism. I listened to you. I took your words to heart about avoiding violence, and now a girl is dead. Well, I'm done taking chances. Remus, help me escort this invalid to Piero's barricade. I'll decide his fate there. With pleasure, madame. Come along, Inspector. Fontaine, Falcon, deal with the corpse. Meet us at the barricade when you're done.
There's no way this is the work of the police. You know what, Falcon? I think you might be right.
The gun nerd's gonna be like, this isn't the type of bullet they use.
Yeah.
This gun nerd is gonna be like, yeah, this isn't the type of bullet they use. I'm actually...
No, you don't lock the fuck in, Falcon. Hold up, lock in. An isolated gunshot? This is far away from the police line? Doesn't make any sense at all. But that's rebellious for you. They're messy affairs. Sometimes innocents get caught in the crossfire, and there's no reason for it. There's no use rolling. Help me get the corpse off the street. Not yet. I'm gonna examine the body first. Examine the body? We agreed that this wasn't the work of Inspector Voltaire, right? Then there must be some clues with the corpse that point towards what happened. And then put on the coroner's examination, huh? Fine, you have 2 minutes. After that, we're heading to the barricade, whether you're done here or not. What's this mark? It's almost like a handprint made of blood. Probably the minute your hand can reach that way. What the fuck?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Probably the man. I don't think so. It's a handprint of a left hand on the girl's left shoulder. So unless you could like disfigure, dislocate your fucking arm, like,
yeah.
no way. There's no way a person could comfortably reach that spot on their own back. I suppose so, but if the handprint doesn't belong to the girl, then who does it belong to?
The murderer, obviously.
The murderer. It has to be. The question on my mind is, why is the handprint made of blood? Did the murderer sully their hand on the girl's gunshot wound? Or were they injured prior to the shooting? Oh, there's so much to uncover here. There's no time for a thorough investigation. That's the bullet wound, right? What can you tell me about it, Fontaine? Well, it looks like the bullets took a fairly straight angle of entry to the manager's back. Shield's probably standing right behind the victim. What's the bullet size? Do you know its caliber? Let me guess. You're hoping that the caliber of a bullet is different from the caliber of the inspector's gun.
Yes, exactly.
That would conveniently get the one-eyed police officer off the hook, wouldn't it? But I'm afraid I can't help you. I cannot possibly know a bullet's caliber without having a good look at the bullet itself. I mean, we have the thing. But as you explained, the bullet is 3 centimeters deep. Oh, we don't have it! Fuck!
Mm-hmm.
So, you need to see the bullet itself. Help me retrieve the bullet, Fontaine. Retrieve? You mean dig it out? I assume you have a little more experience in this area than I do. You're not wrong there. Fine, this will only take a moment. Here you go, one used bullet. Looks like a standard lead rifle or pistol ball, but I'm afraid I can't help you with its caliber. Why is that? The bullet fragment to the bottom impact, monsieur. I got all the pieces, but I cannot assert its diameter without any accuracy. Still, I would have to guess it was 13 to 17 millimeters. Sorry, I can't be more specific. That's enormous help, thank you, monsieur. But I mean, lead bullet off the rip. Wouldn't police officers be carrying iron?
No, I don't think they have the budget for that.
True. Everyone's been so fixing. I don't know, monsieur, but given the clothes, he's probably just another working girl. Just another. I didn't mean it sounds so glib, but it's true. This is one man to sell among the thousands who live in Paris. Who was she? Where did she work? Will her family miss her? I don't know. But in the long... No, lead is cheaper than iron.
Lead is cheaper, yeah.
But in the long run, I don't think anyone would care.
Even if raw iron is less expensive than lead, which I don't know if it is, lead is easier to manufacture into bullets.
Yeah, it's much easier. It's just not as effective, especially if it's against armor.
Yeah. So it's not as effective, but it is cheaper to manufacture. So I don't know if raw iron is cheaper than raw, like, you know, the material wise, but like manufacturing costs and everything, lead bullets are definitely cheaper.
I'd say think of it like a tier. Like it's lead bullets are tier 1. Iron bullets would like be tier 3.
Yeah.
I care. I cannot afford not to. I don't know who this manager was, but I'm gonna see it that justice brought about for her death. It's a long shot. Maybe this girl is faking her injury. Just for the sake of thoroughness, I ought to check for a pulse. Right. No, nothing.
Well,
I think that's it.
that's it.
I'm done here. Very good. Let's move somebody off the street. Now we must hurry off to the Palace Royale. Rest in peace, man. So I'll see to it that justice is done. Everything's going just as planned. The man's probably fuming right now. She'll attack the Palace Royale. The Prime Minister will free, and then. Excuse me, monsieur. What do you want? I'm busy. Don't you recognize me, monsieur? I know that my disguise is a little more complex than yours, but I assume you recognize me as Prince Juan when you saw him. You're Prince Juan? Indeed, and you're Judge Romulus, the corrupt wolf. I know what you are, or what you did.
I know what you are.
I know what you are. I know what you are. I know what you are. You tried to assassinate the king. You shot the Kronk Monsieur. And just moments ago, I saw you murder a maiden at the Palace of Concord. You truly are a vile individual, aren't you? Yeah, as if you have any proof of that stuff. I'm out of here. I also know you're one half of the Viridian killer.
Oh, that makes sense.
That makes more. It's two. Okay, so technically, both of them are.
Oh no, so both of them are the Viridian killer from the very beginning. Okay, so the first ending where he claims to be the Viridian killer checks out. He is.
Yes, it is. So basically, technically, it's right, but it's more like this guy is also the killer. So I'm assuming that it's potentially that Sylvius is the one that shot the inspector. Maybe.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
Another day I would gut you where you stand, Fox, but as it happens, I'm a little busy today. Oh? The Brilliant Killer's too busy to kill me. Is that the truth, or is the bullet wound of yours starting to affect your proudness? You must have lost an awful lot of blood.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh, hello, Monsieur Volps.
Ah, Monsieur Sparrowson, perfect timing. Who now? Oh, you're that fledgling. I guess this is a colleague being stuck between a rock and a hard place, huh? Monsieur Sparrowson, be a dear and help me restrain the Viridian Killer.
This guy?
Yes.
He's the Viridian Killer? He looks more like Judge Romulus to me.
Because it is! Sparrowson, I have a plot twist for you. Well, you would be right about that, too.
Wow, so he's two scumbags in one. Alright then.
Ow, mind the wound!
Quit your whining, Your Honor.
Your Honor, fuck you!
Your Honor, fuck you.
Very nice. Take that. I'm sorry. I just imagine personally sucking Your Honor.
Right.
We'll check his pockets for weapons. He is something of a notorious killer, after all.
Of course. Let's see what we've got here. Aha! Here we are.
A pistol, probably the one used to kill the maintenance suspect. What else can you find, Monsieur Sparrowson?
This, an eye patch? Weird. What would this wolf want with an eye patch?
Oh!
He's framing the guy.
Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad indeed.
I don't get it. What's wrong with an eye patch?
There's no time to explain. Merci.
What is it, Monsieur Volps? What is it?
First off, how the fuck did you get up here so fast? Take this eye patch to JJ Falcon. If my fears are correct, he'll be somewhere around Palace Royal right now. Tell him this belongs to Romeo's brother. Hurry, now!
Right away, Monsieur Volps. Right away.
I must go too. I'm gonna need to find the other half of the Reeling Killer pair before something terrible happens.
Wait, Monsieur Volps, what am I supposed to do with this guy?
You have his gun, don't you? March that wolf to the nearest police station and collect your reward for capturing Judge Romulus.
What a strange day. Yeah, bro, imagine being Sparrowson. You just like, your fucking duo.
She's so lost.
Like, bro got captured, you got sent out to, like, tell the inspector, and the inspector's like, don't worry, I got this, and then gets taken away by the freer, and then you just like, what the fuck do I do now? And you're wandering, and you come across this guy, like, tackle him, he's the fucking murderer! Like, oh.
It's like, brother, I would be so confused. Brother, what's happening?
Bro. Outside the Palais Royal, the rebels have constructed a makeshift barricade out of furniture, branches, rocks, and anything else they can find. From behind the wall, the rebels taunt the police and royal guards with chants. I'm growing impatient, pig. Confess your crimes. He's not a pig. He's a rooster.
I've nothing to confess, you filthy rebel. You and all your other rebel friends have I confess to 1,000 counts of treason and public disorder. I will see each and every one of you hanged for your flagrant disregard of the law.
Your stubborn attitude is disgusting. A few days ago, you were seen at Les Halles. Witnesses saw you murder a beggar in cold blood. Today, a friar has testified to seeing you murder a girl, again completely unprovoked. I don't know why you continue to plead your innocence. But it doesn't matter. I don't need a confession to know that you're a killer.
Madame Beaumont, stop! The inspector didn't shoot that mademoiselle.
Keep your beak closed, Falcon. I'm done listening to your suggestions. This policeman is as guilty as every other monster in our decrepit justice system. It's my duty to execute him.
Madame Falcon has uncovered some pretty convincing evidence. I would recommend that you hear him out. Please, just give me 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I can convince you of this inspector's innocent.
5 minutes is precious in a time like this. I can't afford it.
What if you're wrong? Are you willing to see another dead innocent?
Okay.
Just like the stunning silence, just like I felt like 5 minutes. Boom. Thank you, man. Having my life saved by the rhythm killer. How humiliating. You're fucking stupid for still thinking that.
Quiet, pig. Your life is mine until I say otherwise.
Okay, so first of all, let's recap on what Freya Remus had to say. Wait, where is the Freya? He's a key witness to this crime.
He scarpered as soon as he dropped the inspector off. Said he had some business to attend to.
Business? Oh man, oh, these barricades are pretty scary, quack. They must have fear, for I am a brave duck, quack. I am the grey officer back, handsome, intelligent, strong, truly a fairy tale remember for...
Hello, officer.
Ah, you scared me, monsieur. Monk?
Friar, actually. Friar Remus. Listen, officer. I have something of great importance to tell you. I was just passing by the rebel camp and I overheard a conversation.
Sounds good. Do go on.
They said they were going to launch an assault very soon, and when they do, they're going to rain hellfire on the palace.
Oh no, it's just as I feared. Waddle, you fuck, I'll kill him right now. What'll we do?
It's simple, officer. As soon as you hear the first gunshot, you need to retaliate. Hit them with everything you've got. Every cannon, every rifle, every piece of artillery. Don't leave a single piece of the barricade remaining. That is the only way you can be sure to survive.
Ah, total annihilation. I like it.
But Friar... Oh.
Alright, first off, that's my fucking line. But Friar, I'm confused. Aren't you a Christian?
Yes, so what?
I don't know. It's just that your idea doesn't seem very Christian-y.
Ah, I see. You think this is a moral issue. Let me tell you a secret, my dear stuck friend. There is no God, no overarching morality or higher plan, no heaven to save the righteous or hell to punish the sinners. There's only you, your artillery, and 10,000 rebels who want to dine on Peking duck tonight. Understand?
That's an awful lot to take in.
Then let me simplify. It's you or them.
It's me or them.
Forget about the Friar Falcon. We'll all remember what he had to say. Present your case based on what you can recall.
Okay, I will.
But you may want to wipe that mouse off your shoulder first.
Sorry, wipe what? Oh, it's you, Mousy.
Where the fuck did you come from?
This motherfucker is a ninja.
Monsieur Falcon! Monsieur Falcon! Special delivery from Renner Phillips.
Oh, thank you, Mousy. What is this?
An eye patch. It was found in Remus's brother's clothing.
Remus's brothers? This is an eye patch belonging to George Romulus. That's interesting. Where is Romulus?
There's no time, monsieur. Just take it. Take it.
I just imagine her smacking it on his fucking face.
I have to run, monsieur, but you have to do your best. Monsieur Volps and Sparrowson believe in you.
Sparrowson. You see Sparrowson. How is he?
There's no time, monsieur. Good luck. Are you quite done, Falcon?
Very much so. Let's begin this trial. Okay. So let's remember what the friar said. Police line. Drew his gun. Shot the book point blank through the chest.
Okay, the police line.
Friar said that the girl was approaching the police line at the time of the shooting.
This didn't occur near any police line.
Now, as I recall, the main police line was at the entrance to the Turtles in the Place de la Concorde. That's around where we were waiting. But this incident didn't occur there. It was good maybe 50 or maybe 100 meters away.
So what?
So what? It's a severe discrepancy in the Friar's account of events.
Maybe there was a police line there, but it moved. Maybe the friar was mistaken, and it was just a single officer. Does it really matter? Yes.
Yes, it does matter. It matters hugely. It impacts how we view the narrative of events.
How exactly? Elaborate.
Well, if it was just a single police officer, then wouldn't there be more of a private confrontational and, well, yeah. Oh shit, that was bad.
Sorry, Falcon. I don't buy it. An innocent being killed by a policeman is an innocent being killed by a policeman. The fire got some details wrong, but the overarching crime remains. We must stay focused on that. No.
No. Fire members claimed that the girl was shot point blank in the chest.
She was shot in the back.
The girl was clearly shot in the back.
I know. I remember seeing the bullet wound for myself.
But that's quite glaringly inaccuracy in the wolf's testimony.
It is an inaccuracy, but it is an irrelevant inaccuracy. Does it really matter if the girl was shot in the front or the back? Either way, a girl died at this pig's hands.
It does matter? It does matter. If the girl was shot from the front, this might indicate that police confrontation will turn ugly. But if she was shot in the back, then what? This could indicate someone targeted and assassinated her before she could even react.
That doesn't paint the inspector in a particularly flattering light, Falcon.
Madam, you're missing the point. A shot in the back breaks the currently established narrative. The girl was targeted and murdered in a stealthy professional attack. Therefore, this was not an ordinary police confrontation.
You've made an assumption, Falcon. You've assumed that just because the girl was shot in the back, she must have been stealthily killed. There are other possibilities. Perhaps the girl was scared by the police, started running away, and was shot in the back as she fled.
That scenario isn't possible. If the girl were running away, then she would have been at least a couple of steps from the killer at the time of the shooting, right?
Right.
But I know that the killer was standing right behind the victim. They were less than 1 meter apart when the gun was fired.
They were standing that close? How could you possibly know that, Falcon? The handprint.
It has to be the handprint. We saw a bloody handprint on the girl's shoulder. What do you make of that, madame?
Well, I assume any bloody stain would belong to the victim. A mark made with the girl's dying breath, perhaps.
No, it was a print on of a left hand on the left girl's shoulder, near her upper back. The angle and position of the print indicated that it could only have been caused by another person. But that's why I'm certain the killer was right behind the girl at the time of the attack.
I see. That's quite a theory. But Falcon, you've left an important question unanswered. Why was the handprint bloody? The print was made with the victim's blood, yes? So it can't possibly have been made prior to the shooting. The killer must have wiped his hand on the girl's clothing after she had already died. And if that's the case, then my suggested scenario is still possible. The girl may have been running from the police when she was shot.
No, I'm still trying to work out the details. But I know that print was made prior to the shooting. Maybe the shooter was injured. His hand was already covered in blood.
You talked big about breaking the established narrative, and now you present me with that baseless drivel? Well, where do we go from here? How does this handprint nonsense really affect the situation?
What? Heh.
Do you find something funny about the situation, Inspector?
I do. This whole trial is plainly absurd. It's an animal corp through and through. But there's something particularly funny about that last exchange. You were so focused on how this handprint was made, you missed the larger issue. I don't have a left hand, you idiots! I could not possibly have left that mark!
You know what? He's so real for that. He's so real for that.
You know what? Yeah. I have a fucking left hand! What the hell are you talking about? Oh, right. Of course, of course.
He's so real. You know, she's just like, Tammy's right. Maybe. The handprint came from an accomplice. Or maybe it had nothing to do with the incident. Or...
It feels good to see someone else speculating wildly for a change.
Okay, fine. I don't have a solid explanation. I must concede that it's possible, maybe even likely, that the person who left this mark was the murderer. Therefore, as much as it pains me to say it, I must concede that the inspector probably did not shoot the girl.
So that's it. The inspector's off the hook.
No, there's still the matter of the incident at Liz Halls.
What incident is this? I know nothing about it.
Ha! As if you don't know. A beggar rat was shot and killed in Les Halles a few days ago. The attacker was described as a scowling police officer who wore an eye patch. Sound familiar to you? Go on, Falcon. Explain the pig out of this one.
Till 5 minutes ago, I was at a loss. But I was recently presented with a piece of evidence that makes answer all too clear. This was a false flag operation.
A false flag? Explain yourself, Falcon.
And what do you know of Remus's twin brother, the man known as Romulus?
Not much. Only that he was forced to flee the country by our oppressive government around a month ago.
That's a half-truth, madam. You see, it's correct that Romulus is being hunted by the police. But I've had the suspicion that the wolf was looking in Paris itself, although I've never managed to find definitive proof of this. Anyway, it turns out that my suspicion was well-founded. It was recently apprehended, I think.
You think?
I don't know the details, but it doesn't matter. What's important is that the reliable friend found this on Romulus' person just moments ago.
An eye patch.
Romulus is a perfect victim. Why would he need something like this? There's only one possible explanation. It's a part of a disguise. Something to conceal his identity and make him appear as someone else.
Okay, you know, why do you describe him as a police officer with an eye patch? Why not the animal that he, like, why not the species of animal? Like, surely someone seeing a wolf with an eye patch is different as someone seeing a bird with an eye patch.
What I'm suspecting is that he hid his animal features very well. Like, hid it.
How the fuck? Okay. He's a wolf, right?
Yes, he's a wolf.
How the fuck did he let someone see the eye patch, but not the rest of his facial features?
You know what? Never mind. I don't know. That.
Like, right? That's what what do you mean? What do you mean?
I can see. That's a good objection.
like this is literally on the fucking witnesses for being like, oh, it's a policeman with an eye patch. What animal was he? What animal was he? Dumbass.
Ari, you're a fool. Because I presented updated autopsy
Fuck
report.
you. A disguise. You're saying that Romulus shot the beggar rat just to frame this police inspector?
Exactly, madame. It's no coincidence that famous Remus happened to find the very same inspector just as another murder occurred today.
So, Remus was in on it too. Two wolves working together to make this policeman look like a murderer. But why? Why would they do that?
Rile you up, madame, to make you lust for violence. And if your actions today are anything to go by, I would say they'd succeeded.
Damn, I've been so stupid. How did I let myself get so misled by a couple of wolves? This trial is over. Go, Inspector. You're free.
It's about time.
You're letting him walk, man? Of course, it would be criminal to confine an innocent man any longer than necessary, even if the man is a bitter, stubborn pig.
Falcon. Yes? I understand. You're stupid, you're reckless, but you fought beak and talon for my freedom. I'm starting to suspect you really aren't a villain killer at all. So it took a long time to pass that factory, a thick skull. Inspector, if you're still hunting the villain, maybe you should speak with Rena Volps when this is all over, I mean. I hear he's been doing some research into the villain killer. Maybe he knows something. Maybe I will. Madame, it appears that you're getting the rebel front don't intend on assaulting the palace anytime soon. I'll relay that information to the artillery man. Maybe we can keep a peaceful standoff going until this blows over.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Fight your own trials? Yeah, right? Thank you. I appreciate that.
All of you, stay out of trouble.
So, what happens now, ma'am? We're going to continue our protest, peacefully. We're going to stand here, chanting and shouting until the Prime Minister and the King both step down out of sheer humiliation. It might take days, weeks, but if we manage to change this country without one more person being harmed, then... Well, well, look who returned. Madame, I just saw the police inspector strolling out of here unharmed. Why did you let him go? That's simple, Remus. We all had a discussion. And we came to the conclusion that I had been misled by a couple of wolves. Oh? How many lies have you fed me, Frere? Just how much damage have you done to further your own goals? Did you help your brother kill the beggar rat in Les Halls? Did you watch the girl die by the Palace de la Concorde? Now that I think about it, even the croc monster's death was surrounded by details that made little sense. I don't know what to think anymore. You know that this guy's a scumbag at least, ma'am. I say shoot him.
Yeah, I was right. We won't judge you for killing this man. Madame.
It's the least I deserve for my sins. Go ahead, madame.
No, he's trying to bait you. He's trying to bait.
What are you waiting for? Pull the trigger. Do it. Falcon, you have proven yourself as having clear judgment. What do you say? Don't shoot him!
No, because we know what happens. Madame, you know what the right thing to do is. Shows what kind of leader you wish to be.
You're right. I said that this will be a bloodless revolution, and I can't make any exceptions, not even for a monster like this wolf. Wow, this is amazing. Completely unprecedented. You've buckled all of my expectations, avoided every temptation, and opted for an option that shouldn't even exist. Well done, madame. Well done, Falcon. You have demonstrated the power of pacifism in its purest form. But unfortunately for both of you, he has a gun! I'm no pacifist.
Everyone, get down!
No. Suicide.
But he shot himself.
Shooting himself in the head? What a loony!
The artillery. Hardly surprised that the wolf would be too cowardly to face a real punishment. This isn't right.
It's not the solution I wanted either, Falcon, but I can't say I'll mourn the friar's death.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant this doesn't make sense for him to kill himself so abruptly. And that comment of his, it's almost like... I think we need to get out of here. All of us, right now!
Falcon, what are you talking about?
That was a gunshot really close, too. I can't afford to hesitate. It's me or them. Officer, hold your fire. No way. I can't afford to take it. It's just me or them.
Oh?
It's me or them. Fire every cannon.
Ooh. Can anyone hear me? Piero? Fontaine? Hello? Anyone? I'm here. Oh.
I'm here, madame.
Falcon? Of all the people. I think. I made a mistake, Falcon. Where did I go wrong? Was it when I lost my temper over seeing that dead girl? Or was it earlier, when I shot that prosecutor? Or was it earlier still, when I first listened to that monstrous friar in the first place? I made a lot of mistakes.
We all make mistakes, madame.
Most people's mistakes don't spark bloody revolutions.
Can you move, madame?
I don't think so.
Give me a minute. I think I could clear some of this rubble.
No. Next day. Dear Monsieur Volps, I'm writing to you from the Demiao Railway Express. Modern technology truly is amazing. I've decided to take your advice and have gone on vacation until things settle down. The king fleeing to Britain, the Second Republic taking over, it's all crazy stuff. Anyway, before I left, you asked if I knew what happened to Falcon. Well, I got my hands on a copy of the official police report, and it says that Falcon died during the attack on the barricade. But it also says that the police didn't find a body, same as Leonie Beaumort. Weird, huh? The rumor is that he was probably blown away by cannon fire, but that doesn't sound right to me. The Falcon I knew was tough and intuitive. I think he found a way to escape and survive. So, in my opinion, he's still out there. It's possible, isn't it? Anyway, I should wrap this letter up because I'm about to reach my stop, Vienna. I'll let you know how Mademoiselle Saijin and her parents are doing. Maybe you should come pay a visit sometime. Send my regards to Mousy. Yours sincerely, Sparrowson. P.S. I see a person selling... What the fuck is that? Something strudel.
I don't even know.
What is it? P.P.S. Delicious. That's what. Okay. That is the last ending.
So technically, potentially dead, but like, well, as we know, maybe fake their deaths.
I mean, not really faking their deaths, more of... Yeah, so we've done all of them. We've done all the endings. Well,
New. Huh.
what do you think? What do you think about the game? What do you think of the endings?
Okay, so this is okay. I wasn't here for one of them,
Okay,
so
yeah, I mean, so, yeah, okay.
I can't give an opinion on that one. From what all I can give from you is that Falcon had the biggest crash out ever.
Falcon crashed out, killed the lady from the first uh case, and then
Oh, the cat
bombed
bitch.
yeah. So she was the one who got murdered. So she was at like the other lion guy, right? She was at his estate because her family like bought the place after he got executed. And then Falcon visited, fucking blew the place up. Left a sign that says "You'll all pay for your sins" or something like that. And then ripped a bit off of it and left a note saying, "You got this, Sparrowson." Like, what the fuck does that?
Okay, well, no, I can't judge too much on that ending because I didn't see it go down.
Yeah.
But as for this ending, um, it's very much a while the wolves. It does feel like while the wolves were taken down, unfortunately, it wasn't enough to like stop them from their plans from somewhat succeeding, or at least going in a way.
They kind of succeeded in their plan of they caused chaos, but they aren't alive or free to take advantage of it like they had planned.
Also, it's likely enough that with the inspector and Sparrowson, they likely have enough to prove for a fact that it was them that really orchestrated everything.
Yeah, I mean the guy in custody definitely gets tried and found guilty, right? The other one's just dead. But they did start, you know, like they did start fucking firing on the protesters.
They unfortunately did start supplying the protesters, and that still caused the Second Republic to form, though. So, I guess it still worked, even if it ended up with death. Um, yeah, this is. I feel like this ending is very much a case of this is basically ending B, but it's just on a scale of well, you got the wolves, you just didn't help the revolution in the best way possible. While ending B itself, it's like you got the wolves and you successfully put everything in order for the
Not really. I feel like this ending was more of you got the wolves, but too little, too late.
And I mean, yeah, ending B would be like you got one of the wolves at least.
No, ending B is that you got the wolf. Well, you got one of them. And then like the other one, yeah, he fucking blew shit up, but that's also kind of on the lioness for letting him go.
True.
But that's a lot less of like they don't get their they don't get their kind of they don't get to achieve their goals of causing chaos and like
you know. They kind of I feel like it's more like you got the wolves, they failed to cause chaos type of deal. Aside from the motherfucker, like I'm so
200 kilograms of fucking gunpowder.
Where did he get it? Where did he get no 300? 200 because it's the 200 in the lawyer, the place, and then 100 on the bridge. That's
Yeah.
assuming he had the 100. Um,
Hmm.
because I think even you suggested like, what if he's just bluffing? Uh, but
Yeah,
either
because he
way,
very much could have been bluffing in the second part because we don't get to actually see it happen. Also, it
no,
just seemed
because
like a
what
really
the
random bridge for him to have like gunpowder under.
also these endings also kind of like finally piece together the Viridian Killer. Now it definitely makes more sense that now we know it was both of the wolves,
It
not
was the
just
two
one.
wolves. They were the Verdian killer, and that's why um they start like the cult of reason or whatever the fuck it was called. Um
What if you go back to the evil Falcon ending and shoot him on the rooftop? Did you choose not to shoot the inspector?
mhm. I chose not to shoot Falcon.
Oh,
So at that point you play as the inspector where Falcon's like we're going to settle this so he was like basically accusing the inspector of like you sent Kokoriko to his death, right?
mm-hmm.
You gave him a gun and sent him to a mission that he was wholly unprepared for. You essentially sent him to his death to die at the hands of the rebels to piss off Falcon to get Falcon to snap and become the Viridian killer once again. Um, Also, I just thought, yeah, hold on. So you know how they're called the Viridian killer,
Mm-hmm.
and you know how we went over like the little bit of like
The green ink.
the green ink. That's why they're called the Viridian killer.
It was staring us in the face. The
Oh my
green
god.
fucking ink.
Oh my god.
That's why they said it. I just pieced that together just now because you said like, wait, hold on, and then I was like thinking of the Viridian name, which is green, right? Then I thought, wait, the fuck ass ink.
Exactly, it's the fuck ass ink, bro.
That fuck ass thing.
Um,
Oh my god.
but yeah, no,
What?
the evil Falcon ending was that like he blew up Paris, and then um he confronts the inspector, accuses the inspector of sending Kukuri to his death, and then it basically tells the inspector that like, look, we're both terrible people, right? We both have blood on our hands. Um, I mean, one of them a lot more than the other one, but I digress.
You mean the bombing?
Yeah, the bombing of Paris, yeah, maybe. And then says, "I'm going to enact justice in the oldest form, which is a duel." Right?
Okay. Okay. So based on my views, so this is from the cases A, B, and C. I can't give a proper estimate since I didn't see it, but I will say this game is very good. The writing is fucking top notch, and it's
Mm-hmm.
definitely fun to go back to all the. It's definitely it seems like a fun time to go and see different endings, and even so, you can see like what the different outcomes if you made different other choices during their endings. Um, my favorite case out of all of these has to be. I'm, hmm, I'm gonna say it's the. I will say it's case 3. That one just seemed like it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Um, I think my only gripe about case 3 is that um you kind of okay, you get maybe like 2 days of like free time considering like okay, if you do everything as efficiently as possible with your time and you spend
Mhm.
money, you have maybe 2 days of free time, which like maybe you could get the fishing line and stuff for the invention
But it's like, what would be the
um
point?
to save some money, but like I don't know. It's a little bit of there's too many areas that you go to that don't give you anything where and you don't have enough time so that like you literally have to do things pretty perfectly to get that good ending. Where you
Um,
save him.
yeah. Well, okay. When it comes to then again, I will say the case 2 was also like tremendous, like peak shit. But like, if we're okay, if we're like thinking about that, I mean, I'm gonna compare this to Ace Attorney because I played that, right?
Mhm.
Ace Attorney kind of does that, where it's like but then again, it's like all the areas from if I remember correctly, most of the areas in Ace Attorney at least have some sort of importance at some point during the investigation bit of the games. In this one, it's like some of them. There's nothing like the gambling mission in like the gambling part. There's nothing like that.
I
There's
mean,
no
okay,
like
the
gambling.
gambling was just like you could go there, you could not. It's just that like for example, going to was it not the garden?
The state.
Yeah, like you could go to the estate and you waste a day and you don't get anything,
You just get story bits.
like
You
no
just get
hint,
story
nothing,
details.
and it's kind of. I mean, I get like story and shit, but like, it's kind of annoying in that sense. But
Mhm.
I mean,
I
it
don't.
does make sense because there are three endings, and they kind of you can't just let the player get to the good end, like the case B.
I'm trying to like.
Um,
I'm trying to like think like everything with Ace Attorney because I don't think it has stuff like that. Most of the time, it is stuff. Most of the time, it is stuff pertaining to the investigation. So it's like,
mhm.
um, I don't know. I'm trying to remember from like years of playing. Obviously, from the first trial that we did for Ace Attorney, which was well,
Fucking
technically the
updates
two
your
trials.
autopsy report.
Alright, let's side note. I cannot wait to show you the abundance of memes. I can't give you some of it because it's like some of it is legitimately just and some of it's spoilers because it shows
Mhm.
characters from later on and I can't show you those yet. But I can show you stuff like the one I gave you, which is like Phoenix, right? If he was
Updates your
competent and it
fucking
updates your
updates your
autopsy report.
autopsy report. Yeah.
But no, I say this game is very good.
Mhm.
I enjoyed watching it. I probably will play it on my own time, simply because I want to see it, case A
Yeah.
for myself. So I already have it, so might as well. Um, what about you, Ari? Your overall thoughts on the game?
Um, I like it. I haven't I haven't played the Ace Attorney game, so I don't know that
Technically,
comparisons.
at this point, you've done two
Yeah.
trials so far. Um,
It's crazy how I can guess the fucking twist because you gave me like one hit and it's like, oh my god. But
what
anyways,
twist was it?
what was it like? Dude, I don't
I don't
fucking
remember. I
I,
don't remember what the twist was that I gave you the hint
I
for.
don't even remember, bro. But yeah, it
Oh,
did
you just remember updated autopsy report. That's what I
updated
know.
fucking autopsy report, bro, and that fuck ass clock. That fuck
Yes,
ass
clock.
clock, bro.
I love how the moment you found out it was made by Larry, you're like, ah, makes sense. Never
It
mind.
makes sense.
The fuck
All of
ass
my
clock.
questions have been answered. He's just insane. That's why it's the way that it is.
Well, congratulations, Ari. Can't wait for you to see. Trust me, Larry Butts gets even more stupid.
Mhm.
You're gonna enjoy this. But no,
Understandable.
In terms of Aviary Attorney, fuck you. It is a great game.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, like I said, when it comes to visual novels like these, you really have to play them first before you ever
Yeah.
watch anyone play them, because it's like you know where to go this time.
Mhm.
You know which choices to make, what evidence to present.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same way with Ace Attorney games. It's like the most moment you figure out what the fuck to do, you're kind of
It's
set.
not yeah, it's not exactly replayable as much. Like once like we got the three endings. Um if we went back and repeated the cases, it would be the same choices, right? You could find
Mhm.
out like, what happens if you fail a case or whatever, but
Additional details and all
yeah,
that.
but it's not really impacting the overall story. Um in that way, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Games don't need to be tremendously
Yeah.
replayable for them to like um for them to be like anything like somewhat interesting.
Things
There
could
are
just have an end.
yeah. Like there's many games I've played that just like are one and done. The moment you play them, there's no reason to play them again.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this one is a pretty good game. I like the writing.
We made
Uh,
fun of it so much. We
it's
made
it
fun
was
of
it was so like, dude, the first trial, like the ending of the first trial, and then we were just like, this is peak. This is actual cinema.
it.
Fucking
It was
cinema,
like,
bro.
bro, it was like I was shocked. I was like, Man, this game is gonna be silly. It's gonna be stupid. And we found out it's some of the best writing I've ever fucking seen in a while.
Yeah,
And I'm
absolute
just like,
cinema, bro. Dude,
fucking
also,
Aviary
oh
Attorney.
yeah, so during Sparrowson's kind of like prosecutor area where he had to look for clues as well. He had to
Mhm.
research the fucking garden, and then if you inspected the horses again, he'd make horse puns and then be like, "Ha, Falcon," and then he'd just turn around and the Falcon's not there. And he's just like, bro, that's so depressing.
Oh, that's sad.
Right?
That's just sad.
But yeah, this shit was peak. Yeah.
That's peak fucking writing.
Actual cinema, bro. I love this game. This is honestly one of the one of the best introductions I could have had into like this genre of games, I think.
Well, you're gonna definitely see the Ace Attorney
Hmm?
series of full force.
Yeah.
We still need to plan out when we're doing the next trial, which is the Turnabout Samurai. So you better
Mm-hmm.
be ready for that
Cock
one.
justice
Uh,
forever. True.
Gosh, I still love how we're still giving Edgeworth like the cock thing
Yeah,
because
because Kokorika lives on, bro.
Kokorika lives on in Ace Attorney. Oh my
But
lord.
yeah, we still gotta plan some stuff out and
I
scheduling
have
and shit.
scheduling is a thing that
Yeah,
happens that probably work.
scheduling is
Uh,
an issue.
to be fair, we've been able to, aside from the one time where we were like not know
What
what the
time
fuck
is
we were
it?
doing.
I don't. It's not been that bad, but still, we gotta like schedule shit. But
No,
yeah.
we've been. It's just we've been on top of things. It's just that
Mhm.
one day still makes me laugh.
Right.
Where you're like, "Fuck it, it happens at some point." At some point, it fucking happens.
Yeah. It's happened some. It's it might have happened. I don't know.
It might have happened. Maybe that stream is still there. Who knows?
Maybe, maybe.
All right. I will go for now because I want to go get some
Mm-hmm.
things from the corner store
All
before it
right.
closes, and then I'm gonna eat. I will see you later, Arnie. I'll
Yep.
be
I'll
in
see you.
you know where I'm gonna be because I'm
Mm-hmm.
always
Mm-hmm.
there.
Fucking sleeping probably.
I'm awake this time. I
Uh
probably
huh.
shouldn't be, but I'm awake.
All right. Well, I'll see you later then.
I'll see you later. First, I play soundboard before I leave.
Mhm.
There you go.
All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'm super appreciative of you being here at all, and yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Um, I will probably not be streaming on um over the weekend. Fuck, maybe. It depends. It depends if I have time. I might do like an impromptu stream on like Sunday, maybe. But if not, I'll see you all next week. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have a good night, and I gotta find someone to raid. Oh god, there's so many people that are online. Kinggate, god damn it, Kinggate! Oh my god. Okay. Alright, bro. I will find someone to raid and I will do the squats. That's like okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. God damn it. Okay. Long live cock justice, I guess. Shit, I. Okay. Let's find someone to raid. Uh. Gosh, who do I even raid? God, there's so many people. I don't usually. Dude, I've usually when I'm like stopped streaming, like there's like maybe like one or two other people who are live. How is there fucking 15 people that I'm following that are live? What happened? Honey live? True. Do we raid my wife? Maybe we raid a wife. Okay, thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all and have a great rest of your night. And go say hi to my wife for me. Bye!